Good afternoon, good evening, great Biafrans, wherever you are. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of NWACHINEKE. Once again, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, great Biafrans. Friends of Biafrans, even the enemies of Biafrans, you are highly welcome. As you know, one thing is for us to press on for the disintegration of this British, demonic, abominable contraption called Zoological Republic of Nigeria, and for the restoration of the kingdom of God here on earth, which is Biafra. Our land is longitude 0, it is latitude 0, it is the beginning of all creation. We are the ancient people, we are the beginning of all beginnings. We are the head, and we are here to turn the table upside down for us to become the first and no more the last. That is our mission, and you must know that it's not just an easy task. It is not just an easy task. It requires your strength, your energy, your wisdom, your tenacity, everything you have. It requires it for it to stand. That is why we are here. Don't just see it as just an ordinary miracle that will happen. Yes, we can call it miracle, but don't get it from the other hand that it just turned out like that. Effort need to be made, and that is what we are doing. We need to hit it bomber to bomber, as we used to say in those days. We need to follow it bomber to bomber. There is no any inch of gap. Brother, get ready for this battle. There is war already going on in our land. There is no need waiting for war. The war is there already. People's houses are being burned day and night. Your own brothers, Igbo youth, have been murdered, killed, picked up by the so-called Nigerian military men, by the so-called terrorists in uniform. I don't know the kind of war you want again. There are clips that are on circulation. Take those clips and you compare it with the clips we have already of 1967 to 70. When Nigerian soldiers invaded Biafra land, they begin to go house to house. There were some of the clips that the British journalists were able to record. Somehow they have released it. You will see where they will enter into a particular village, a particular clan, and they'll bring out the males there, they kill it, take their goats. To the extent they were taking goats. That's the only property you can find in the hands of a villager. They don't have any other thing. They don't have television or whatever. As at then they will take their goats, their animal, their cattle, and move away and kill the male, rape the women. Exactly what is repeating itself now, brothers and sisters. Young Igbo youth are being killed. Don't say it's happening in Olo, because that is the stupidity and the foolishness of an average Igbo man. All of us. This one will say it's happening in Olo. Somebody will even say it is because of their sin or this or that. We have been hearing all manner of rubbish. The same people get you, they will swallow you. The same thing will happen to you, because it is foolishness and stupidity will make you maybe to have such belief and utter such utterances at this time. But what I'm trying to let us know is that war is already at hand. Don't wait for the war. When this war will come, it's there already. Burning people's houses from house to house, killing people, using our people to destroy some certain targets. Exactly how it happened 67 to 70. If you study, if you have been a student of the history of Biafran genocidal war, that is how it happened. If we continue to give them information of our own thing, that is how they will destroy us. They will get you, you point this place, you point the other place, you point the other place, and they will continue to burn it. Whereby their own land, Boko Haram is ravaging it, they are not sending soldiers there. We saw troops being pushing down to Hiala, to Olo. We see troops pushing down towards those areas. We see them flexing their muzzle, displaying their powers, that they have the power to do this, to do that, to come inside a rural village, to do what we don't know, courtesy of our own people, including the politicians, because I'm coming on politicians today, including them. The same thing that happened, our leader gave this teaching, the weakest, one of the weakest capital that fall to the enemy is our own capital in Enugu in 67 to 70. In less than 3 months, Enugu was captured. Is as a result of sabotage. The same thing. When they catch you, you go and point this place, go and point this place. Then some of those people became the rulers of Igbo land today, because they were not eliminated after the Civil War. And that lineage continued to grow. The same thing. Now it's politicians that are bringing them in. When they come, they will kidnap you or catch you or bribe you. Then you start pointing houses of some people, some men, your own commanders, your own comrades that have volunteered their life, that have sacrificed, deny themselves all manner of pleasure. Somebody sleeping in the forest, in the bush, for a number of days, weeks, and months, in order to retaliate the evil the enemy is doing for you. That person is a hero. That person is a great man. Then a useless cockroach like you, an imbecile like you, an idiot that you couldn't even feed yourself. When they catch you, instead of you to commit suicide with them there and die, then you will become a nuisance, pointing hands from one house to other. You see how lukewarm you are, how useless you are. You are destroying a great hero who is doing a great job somewhere inside the bush. I don't know whether you understand the theory I'm trying to propel. How your weakness is destroying what we are doing. Because you are nobody, but a great hero has awakened and took his men and decided to fight this to the apex of their ability. Then you, a lukewarm, the weakest of its kind, is the one trying to demoralize them psychologically. By the time you take this Al-Shabaab to their village, to their houses, they burn their houses, maybe rape the wife and children and murder and scatter. The young man in the forest will be tormenting psychologically, thinking of his family, whereby he's fighting for you and I. You see your foolishness. These are the things that made us to lose the civil war of 67 to 70. Ojukwu did his best. He tried all possible best. But the lapses, the weakness continued to come from the people he's trying to save. The weakness continued to pop out from the same people he wants to save their life. Some of you, after that, they will even kill you. After you have shown them, they will kill you. Some of you, they won't even give you the money they have promised you. These are the rubbish going on. Some of you, the money they gave you last year, the 50,000 naira, the 100,000 naira they threw to you guys to share has finished. You are poor. You are still poor and hungry again. Looking for who you will sow to get another 20,000 or 50,000. You see how foolish you are. You see how foolish you are. When you continue to calculate the material things you are going to gain in the struggle, not the freedom your people are fighting, this is how you will end. You are being in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria where there nothing is working. You see the budget, the allocations, everything. At the end of the day, you cannot see the money on the infrastructures that's supposed to be. And this is what we are trying to save you from. You see your land being invaded by people who hate you, people who kill your ancestors, people who started killing you since 1945 till today, people who don't want you to be, still you have not yet repented. Your stomach is your life. You cannot hold yourself. You can't honor yourself. You can't respect yourself. You cannot see honor and respect as a success. Only what you call success is paper money. Just paper money. That is what society has turned. Even when you are hungry or you have a need, you can't even endure it to hold it until the time when the right one will come to you to solve your problem. Rather, you give out anything available for you to have that thing. Tomorrow you expect yourself to be honored, to be respected, or things to be fixed. That is why politicians are still dangling and dangling with our life, because they know that we are useless. We have been talking in Imo State right from the time of Achiku Denwa, all the whole people he killed and whatever. Haven't he finished his tenure and still living? Has anybody go there and cock a gun and gun him? Is it the Hakem, the 419? Did you gun him down? Rochas took over. He has finished. Today he's trying to be a saint. He's trying to be a saint. Okebeke is making him to be a saint. All of us saw what he was doing, destroying people's market, this, that, a lot of things were going on, holding money for 8 years. No contract was given out. It must be within his occultic club. Today he's a saint. He even want to be president. Okebeke has come again. He is doing his own. By the time he finished, he will become another idiot will come. It keep on going. Because you and I are stupid. We don't know how to revenge things, how to pay back. We don't know. Because if one of the idiot has gone down, fear will grip the one that is there. He will know that by the end of his tenure, even though he surrounds himself with armor tank, that he will never be there forever. We need to wake up to change the way we reason, our mentalities, our way of behavior and whatever, for us to succeed in this world. For you and I to succeed in this world. The earth is not how you think it or how they defined it for you. A wrong definition has been given to you, but another solution. That is why we are moving in zigzag way. The people who rule the earth, who control this world, can never give you the right solution for it. They will give you a wrong definition, give you a wrong part of the day, a wrong season, a wrong whatever. You will be confused. Then they will be giving you their own solution and using you. Very, very important out there, brothers and sisters. We need to wake up. And that is why we will tell you to listen to us. Follow our way. Let us be one to fight this battle. Let us be wise and stop blaming this, that. I blame myself day and night. That thing that I have not yet achieved, I put the blame on myself, because I know that this thing is a challenge for me to get that thing. Then why will I continue to blame that thing? I need to blame myself for not being able to crack out a solution that will tackle that thing as a hindrance from me not reaching to that target. Yes, when you begin to reason in this way, you drop out all these frivolous excuses. It is this one, it is this one, it is the other one. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. They are using our weaknesses against us, burning our houses, courtesy of you and me. How do they know that this house belongs to this man or it belongs to the other person? It is me, it is you who give them the information. It is me, it is you, out of our stupidity. I was just watching a clip where unknown gunmen and the military were challenging themselves, and I see people, even children, are coming out to come and look. And you know there is something they call a stray bullet. A stray bullet. Both the two teams may have some kind of protection for themselves, or they are well trained to dodge the bullet. But an idiot like you, who came out to watch those things, when bullet hit you now, we ourselves will also come out and take the picture and put online and say we are killing ourselves, blaming ourselves. It is your stupidity that you had a gunshot. You're supposed to, you clear. Even by the time you clear, it will open way for the people who are into that to do it effectively by themselves. But you keep on watching clips, you see people coming out, naked, both men, both women, both children. And I begin to ask myself, how stupid are we these days? And we continue to blame this person. But the rate of the stupidity is growing like grass in the field upon us. It's growing day by day, brothers. The problem needs to be tackled inwardly. You, me, need to change. But before we continue, let us bow down our head and commit our proceedings into the hands of Jehovah Elohim, the Most High God. Dear righteous King of glory, we give you praise. Abba Father, we worship you. There is none like thee. You alone is God, and beside thee there is no any other God. We thank you, we bless you. We worship you because you are God. We return every glory, every honor, adoration, and adulation unto your holy name. My Father, my Maker. We bless thee. We thank you for this beautiful day that thou hast made. We thank you, O Lord, Abba Father, for the beautiful things you have used to beautify the day. The sun, the rain, everything, the fresh air, beautiful things, positive things, we thank you. We say, hallowed be thy name. We come with our worries, our differences, our problems, our challenges before thee, because we believe that you are the one who will give the grace to be able to be successful in life. We ask you, Lord, upon the life of our leader, as we continue to fight, Heavenly Father, may you do that which only you can do. May you protect your servant, because biblically, you never abandon anyone you have chosen. You never abandon anyone you have called. You use them and you finish the job. And dear righteous King of glory, we thank you, we bless you, we glorify your name for the life of our leader, for his safety, for his protection, and for his unconditional release, which you are about to do to prove to the world that indeed you are the Shekinah glory. Father, we commit the ESN before thee. We continue to pray this chariot that thou hast given to us, O Lord. Father, strengthen them, O Lord. May they never be weak, O Lord. May they never be weak psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Father, may they never be weak at all. Rather, may your spirit, O Lord, possess them. May your spirit, may your angels of war guide them, O Lord. Father, because the war has come, that the enemy will not defeat us. Because the Bible made it very clear in Nahum 1:7 that the affliction will not rise up the second time. Affliction will not rise up the second time upon us. Father, let this Al-Shabaab in our land be crushed. Let them be destroyed. Give our men the ability to stand against the herders that are threatening our land, our bushes, O Lord. May they be able to overcome them, destroy them. Save your people through your power to the glory of your name. Jehovah Ninsi, Jehovah Jireh, Abba Father, will bless you. We give you praise. I commit the DOS into thy hand. I continue to pray that you strengthen them. Lord, you supply them their needs, O Lord. Father, you help them. You be with them, O Lord. Make them to be as bold as a lion who they are. Abba Father, that indeed nothing that anyone says in your back that will affect you, because the back is protected with bones. All their attacks, backbiting, O Lord, will rather push them forward. Push them forward, O Lord, to the glory of your name. Lord God, I commit IPOB all over the world. We continue to pray, Jehovah Ninsi, Abba Father. You are that God that sent your angel from time to time to steer the water, that whoever that jump into this water will be made whole. Jehovah Ninsi, may Ipob, wherever he is, be among the people that will embrace a very powerful supernatural breakthrough, blessings that you have released for the day, for the year 24th of February 2022. Let an Ipob be one of the people that will be made whole, that will be blessed on this day, Abba Father. Number one, before others. Lord God, Abba Father, because you are that God that confirmed the words of your servant. You performed the counseling of your messenger. Father, you will do it, O Lord, to glorify your name. Ancient of ancient, Lord, we continue to pray for our lost brothers. Abba Father, that you will indeed, O Lord, touch their soul, their spirit, renew their mind, O Lord, through the power of your word, O Lord. Abba Father, let understanding come into them. Let them make a U-turn. Let them know that indeed this way is not the right way, because there is a way that seems right to a man, but the end leads to destruction. That they will cry, make a U-turn like that prodigal son, return back home. But for their agents, the one that have been cursed, the one that have been destined to be destroyed, Abba Father, we pray as we are speaking prophetically to the land of Biafra, Jehovah Nissi, that these people will go down, that the earth will open and swallow them, with the politicians, with the evil men in our land, clapping hand, eating as a result of the suffering of their own people. People are making money as a result of the pain of the poor in our land. Jehovah Jireh, it is the land that will judge. It is the land that will pay them back. Let it open and swallow them alive, including their wife and children. Father, you did it before in the wilderness. The family, the clan of Korah were swallowed. Abba Father, to the glory of your name, and no man will question you when you have done your wish. Father, do it again in our own time, that indeed people will begin to fear you. Your land you have given to your people, Biafra, will be recovered. We will have the authority. We will go home and glorify your name in every truth and in every honesty, to the glory of your name. Thank you, blessed Lord. Thank you, Abba Father. Be thou exalted, Jehovah Jireh. Be thou exalted, Jehovah Nissi. Blessed be your holy name. That it is we pray at this moment, and believe that thou hast answered us as we make this prayer in the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. Great Biafrans, we must continue to press on. Let's take one or two news headlines before we come back to what is happening in our land, and we need to deal with it. Very, very important. We have no government in Nigeria. Is Banana Republic. Niyi Osundari, a professor of English at the University of New Orleans in United States, is saying that Zoological Republic is a banana republic. Even as a banana republic, you won't even find a banana to eat. Now they have been seeing the truth. They are speaking. Many of them to talk. That your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. Learned men, educated people outside the zoo don't talk is because sometimes it affects them. Let me digress a bit. Kinsley Mado, right? Kinsley Mado is from MPSM, who is currently, I don't know whether he's still there, in Canada. The attorney of a particular place in Canada, when Abubakar Malami, when our leader was extradited, he said something. He said something which is in our own favor. Then Abubakar Malami replied, and that was it, which is what we are expecting. All these big people, all this professor, doctor, you just write, speak out for your own people. Just speak out for your own people. He did it. And since then, that man has been under attack. The other time, it was that he was answering calls and all those things, and they were pushing from behind for him to step down or resign from the office. And you know, recently we had that IPOB in Canada, a kind of before you have to use IPO as an IPOB. You if you are searching for your documents, you will get your documents as a refugee there. They can give you documents. Later on, now we start hearing that they are trying kind of to see IPOB as a terrorist organization. That's in Canada. Even though the Canada issue is different, because the president, their prime minister there, his brain is not even working. That man is very stupid. That their prime minister, because even the way their people are protesting, he don't know what to offer. It's just like that man is just like Obama bin Laden during when Obama was the president of the United States of America. Knows nothing to do. It's just what the New World Order asks him to do. He'll just do. He can't even reason on his own. Because last week there was a very heavy protest by the truck drivers and a lot of people over the mandate of vaccination and all those things. What the man is uttering is nonsense, not even in the favor of his people. Looking at him psychologically, you see that he don't know what to offer. So back to what I'm saying, most of these our big people out of the zoo, they don't want to talk because of this. Like I use the Kelechi Mado for instance, because some of them, they will come through that institution they are working to shake them. Then it start affecting them just exactly the way our people in the zoo reason. If I talk of Biafra, this, that, they will attack my business and this, that. But this is a sacrifice we're supposed to do once and for all. After we have done it, then we will be free. We will be free and return back home, and your nation, your country will protect you forever. We don't want to pay that sacrifice. I'm saying this based on the news that I want to read. This man is kneeing Osundere and what he said. Let's have the news in detail. Celebrated poet, scholar, and public commentator Niyi Osundere says many people have lost in Nigeria. According to professor of English at the University of New Orleans in United States of America, Nigeria is a banana republic, which is true. Even though if the zoologian will see the banana and be eaten, it will be a very wonderful thing. But the banana is not there. That's why they are banana republic. Speaking at an evening with the Professor Osundere in Lagos, he lamented the absence of good governance and developmental strides. The event saw the poet reading from his latest collections of poems entitled Green Side of Our Alien Planet and Snap Songs. We don't have a government in Nigeria. That is what the professor is saying. We don't have a government in Nigeria. Let them speak out, because it's very, very important. It's an insult for you to be so learned and be under a government that is destroying you. Those government, if you check it academically, they don't want it. Like this man who is a professor in English now, if you calculate the people who have been ruling Nigeria for the past 10 years, academically, they don't want 20% of this man. It's just some fools, baboons, and monkeys. Some criminal element as politicians. The only area we excel is when it comes to juju. If you are a politician and you can do juju, join all those clubs. That's all. Just like what Okebeke is doing in Imo State. Okebeke is an idiot. Okebeke is useless. Okebeke doesn't want anything. It's just that he joined one useless club, one occultic club, and they back him and you'll be killing people. That's all. Calculate human being on what he has, what he was able to bring out. Let's say academically, he sat down, he studied, he wrote books. He was doing this. He's a lecturer. He has impacted knowledge on peoples and all those things. Calculate on all those things. Or somebody who through his wealth, we have seen some philanthropists, some businessmen who can come out and say, I assisted this person. I gave him business idea. It is through me he become rich and all those things. Yes. Check all these politicians. Nothing, zero. They are just criminals. They are nobody. They become a political son to a particular political godfather criminal. Through them, they will just enter into the government house and become billionaire. Just as we are talking now, so Obiano is getting out of the office. Obiano is a billionaire under 8 years. Obiano is a billionaire under 8 years. What did he do? He just sit in the office there, drinking Gouda, drinking Star, drinking Henneken, and his tenure finished, siphoned the whole money, and he's leaving. He's getting out. Nothing will happen to him. That's all. There is nothing that will come out in life and say, I changed the life of these people. Like a professor in university, a teacher in secondary school and in primary school. Nothing out of these politicians. They are useless. Use Okebeke for example. Can you tell me one thing Okebeke in Imo State can come out and be proud of, apart from stealing, cheating people? Let's say I impacted, I was encouraging this person, my talent or my gift is discernment, encouragement, guidance, and I encourage this person and he becomes somebody. Just under normal circumstances, or I'm a teacher, I was teaching this person, I taught this person, I did this, I did that. Or I'm an engineer, I invented this. Use Okebeke now, for example. Tell me one thing. If not to, maybe somebody will say he give him money. Government money. Government money. Just as you see federal government will be posting that they put railway station, they put railway line, they repair road, they bad express, all manner of rubbish. With Nigerian money, you are boasting that you did it. With Nigerian money, with people's tax and money, you are telling that is rubbish. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Because that thing is what's supposed to be done. What people are expecting you in the office is what is that is not there that you were able to create or to implement through thinking, through reasoning. Something different that helped maybe the administration or the economy of the nation or the state or the city you are governing. That is what government is all about. That is what being elected into the office is all about. You sit down there, they give you allocation, you pay salary, and they come out and they clap. An idiot like you and I will come out and clap. Oh, in they pay salary, 20,000 naira. In they give you for every month. They clap hand because they have seen the level of the stupidity. Use Okebeke for example now. What has that man can come out in life and say, I did this to this person. Even the pastor you are criticizing is better than Okebeke, because some pastor can come out, that is their office, and say that I kneel down and pray for this person and he was delivered, and the person will come out and testify. So pastor is even better than better than or men of God or even a native doctor is better than this Okebeke, because they use their gift or their talent to do whatever him and that person that came to him believe, and you see the person testifying that this man has impacted me. It was this spiritual thing or whatever he does that changed my life. Tell me what these politicians have done. Tell me one thing you say, this man created something with his idea. He brought an idea. Nothing. It's just destruction. These days now, people's house are... I'm coming to that. Let's finish with what Niyi is saying. Where is the government? Niyi is writing. I'm just reading the comment of Niyi Osundere. We don't have a government in Nigeria. We have lost the faith in this country. Where is the government of Nigeria? I don't have the answer. He said, if any of you know where our government is, please tell me. Nigeria is a banana republic, but we don't even have enough banana to eat. It's a mockery telling you the truth. Osundere also raised the alarm over the number of young zoologians ready to take their life to relocate abroad for greener pasture. That is it. People take the risk, cross the Sahara Desert, Mediterranean Sea with their life. The most precious thing in your life is the life you are living, because when you lose it, it's gone. People put it at risk in order to survive. These are people coming from a land flowing with milk and honey just because you allow demons to be in charge. That is what the man is saying. I am saying this thing so that people like them will speak out. There's no need being a professor, a doctor somewhere in white man's country. Last night, they made mention in the broadcast of our brother Jonathan during the interactive section with our DOS. They made mention of brain drain. Brain drain. Brain drain has been there. Westerners are the people who introduce it, and they have been using it, and it has been helping them. Brain drain works when you are stupid. That's all. Brain drain works when you are stupid. And it's very, very effective in Africa. Our stupidity is number one, but no. They drain our brain, use it to grow, use it to fix themselves, use it to put things. We still continue to complain and clap hand for them. Even we'll be very happy. We will be very happy to be used by them. In fact, my brother is working in NASA in United States. Not knowing that brain your brother is giving them there was a natural gift, human resources given for your own nation, for your own area, because God is a God of justice. He will spread his blessing just like a farmer scattered the seed. Just scatter the seed, let it grow. His prayer, your own has gone up then, but that of stupidity is helping that of another people to grow free of charge. They will only pay that to your brother. Give him money, give him everything. The thing, the influence, the impact he's supposed to make for the entire nation is gone and gone forever. That thing has been there for a very long time, and we don't want to correct it. We don't want to correct it. And the correction will not come from the people who are enjoying. The word has been existing as a conquest. This word from the one has been a word of conquest. That is how the word has been existing. We must know that. You must have the understanding and know how to. It's either you avoid it or you fight it. Everything needs to start from us. Hence, we have seen what these people are doing. Let us wake up. I am saying this thing based on this, what this man was saying. If people like them will wake up and be speaking out for the interests of their own people. Let's finish the news. 4 of our every 5 young men and women I meet in the country are trying to find their way out. When you look at what is happening in our country today, clearly everybody is trying to run away. Do I blame them? No, not at all. It is our rulers who don't even feel this. Feel this is alarming. I don't think they love this country. The streets of America, Britain, and France are not filled with gold. He said, is a poetry, is a professor in English in United States. But if they will wake up and be speaking, some of them are holding a very powerful positions outside the country. They would have used their position to do what? To attack these people who are the ruler in the country. Just then, we that are agitating from underground will push them down. It will come to an end. But some of them won't. Most of the zoologians are holding powerful positions outside the country, of which if they love their country, because why I'm saying this thing is that they themselves also, the same stigma is disturbing them, is in them. That's selfishness. Make I talk, make I lose my position, make them pursue me. Is it today some of zoologians who have Igbo blood or Nigerian blood in them had been working in the House of Lord, House of Comoros in the United Kingdom? What impact have they made? They only be there blowing English, being political correctness, being diplomatic, and their homes are going. And black man doesn't have shame. They don't have shame. Because under normal circumstances, somebody will assess you, know where you come from. If you're talking to me, I'll check your background and all those things before I listen to or believe you with all the things you are telling me. You could not fix your home. Well, you are trying to come and fix my own. How possible will it be? But they don't have those shames. We need to get this thing very clear. So, Professor Niyi Osundere, in his poetry, what he said is right. And him and people like him need to wake up, not to be like the politicians as well, who will loot the whole money and go abroad and invest it. They damage the stupidity of the brain of a black man, as our leader said. You don't know what to compare it with. All these people now, all these politicians now, you see, all of them have one or two property outside the country. Outside the country. Yesterday I heard that even during the time of Obasanjo, Dubai came to borrow money from him. Today they are going to Dubai to invest. They are not ashamed of themselves. You see them, they'll be parading, because you and I are clapping hand for them. White men know, the Westerners know that these people are fool, that we are foolish. They know it. They won't come out and say it, never, because they are enjoying it. The worst is you and I that are suffering, because those echelons they put in position are enjoying with their family. But the worst is you and me, brother, who are clapping hands for them day and night. Let's take another news. Buhari government approved 2 billion naira for purchase of cow to boost animal production. Zoological, Buhari and cow. To boost animal production in some states. This was made known by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadia Farouk, the girlfriend of late Abba Kyari, the de facto president, while addressing journalists at the end of the Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by Buhari on Wednesday. The president, the Muhammadu Buhari administration, has approved over 2 billion naira for the purchase of cattle to boost animal production in Taraba State. In Taraba, not in your own state. 2 billion. You see, what has Taraba produced to the country? Nothing. They are using you. And tomorrow, the same you, they will call you. You go and point the hand of your own brother who are fighting, whether in diaspora alone or in the bush, to take these people away. How many times have we been empowered? How many times? How many times have we been compensated? We live in the north. I am a pure example. September 7, 2001, in Just Crisis, they burn everything. Later on, Terminus, where people goes there to have one or two things, they bomb Terminus. Igbo goes, ask whether there is an Igbo man they compensated. But I heard that just a little clash between whatever non-gunmen and whatever in Abia State. OKZ Ikpeazu has spared them. OKZ Ikpeazu has spared them. The same thing happened in Imo State. Was it last year or last 2 years? In Mbise, when Fulani herdsmen took their cow to a particular place in the farm of the indigenous people within that area, and the people revolted. There was a clash there. On the process, cow died. Okebeke went and paid 8 million naira to them immediately, instantly. What of the people? What of the Mbise people, the farmers that they destroyed their crop? 1 cent. 1 cent was not given. 1 kobo, penny. $1 was not given to them. These are our own leaders. So these are our own leaders. Now, the impostor, their own father, the patron of Boko Haram, when he was alive, they are using the picture to rule the zoo now, has decided to give out 2 billion naira for cow in Taraba. Not in your own area, or to assist our people, at least in Abakaleke rice, to help them to continue, or Haji, those areas that they do farming, to assist them. No, it's just to help the Fulanis in the bush, Fulanis with cattle in Taraba, the same people who are the herdsmen, the same people who are causing havoc, the same people who are destroying your farm. He's spending 2 billion. And where did they get this 2 billion? Is either they borrowed it, including your name and your born children, the one they borrowed from China, or the little oil they sell from your land. They are using 2 billion now to boost the cow business. 2 billion to boost cow business in Taraba State via the humanitarian minister. fear the humanitarian minister to assist them. How many people have been assisted in our land? How many have been assisted? Can somebody come out? What Okebeke is doing is giving you a phone and you are jumping up, being happy. You win a car and all rubbish. Because these people have seen how stupid we are. I keep on saying it. It is what is inside us that they are using against us. It is what is inside us they are using against us. Because they know that we will not do anything. We are not going to do anything. Because that element of stupidity is still waxing strong. Until we begin to deal it, you dismantle yourself like a car. Remove that part that is not good. Fix it with another one and couple yourself back. Then good things will never happen. Buhari is giving 2 billion naira to cattle rearers in Taraba State. 2 billion. And they are giving it, telling you because they know there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. The little money we have in our own state, within our own region, they will use it to be buying ammunition to give to police, to support police. Do you know how much Imo State have spent in security? Do you know how much Imo State have spent in security all this while? I'm telling you, if you go and check, if you go and Google and check how much Imo State have spent, that is why the state is indebted with 100 billion as at now. Every time bad amount tank, buy this, give to the useless police to secure the state. Just for the idiot there to do the will of the Fulanis. That's all. Not that he's there to help you. Let's continue. This was made known by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster and Management and Social Development, Sadiya Farouk, while addressing journalists at the end of the Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by Buhari on Wednesday. The news agency of Nigeria quoted her saying, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development submitted 2 memos. One was for the reverse estimated total cost of the supply of cattle for Taraba State under the Emergency Agricultural Intervention Program for states that were affected by conflict and insecurity. The approval we got was in the tune of 2 billion naira, some millions thereabout, she said, while explaining that the fund was meant for the state ravaged by insecurity. She also noted that the council had approved the National Action Plan on Human Trafficking 2022 to 2026. This is the same woman who was given 5,000 or 20,000 some time ago last year. Was it last year or last 2 years of palliative to the north? And they were asking, they said that the southern and the easterners are rich, that they are okay, that the poverty is in them, and they are ruling the country, but they are poor. This is the same woman. Because this woman is dangerous in this her ministry. Now, through her ministry, they have approved 2 billion, not for the whole Nigeria or the area affected, or the area that there is insecurity. No, just for them in the north alone. What of other people that they ravage? What of in Ududuwa side, that was Wakil and his men were ravaging, destroying the farm of people in Ogun State, in Kwara, and other states, in Oyo, other states in western Nigeria. What of them? They don't give them. They don't remember them. They only import that cow for them to buy it, and they take the money. Now they have the money they gotten from the purse of the government, using 2 billion to support their cow, business, to help them. How many times can somebody call me from Ebonyi, from Enugu, from Abia State, most of those areas that are fertile for agriculture? How many times have you received? How many times have you gotten allocation, help, relief from the federal government in order to assist you people in agriculture? Maybe giving you free fertilizer or reducing it at a certain price. You come and pay lesser and you take it. Or giving you some equipment agricultural implements for your farming? Call and tell me. The answer is zero. That's why they destroy local government. Because I remember in those days when things were still good, far back 80s, local government will bring out tractor during farming, and they will come to some certain areas and assist. Just free tractor, they will grade your land and all those things. These are the works of the local government then. But all these things are dead because no more local government. It's just state that is corrupt. Now we are talking about the federal. Federal is supporting rural people, telling you is because of the insecurity ravage the area. Who are the cause of the insecurity? The same people he is empowering now. Where did they get the money? From the people they have been subjugating, they have been killing and maiming. Because nothing comes from the north. Tell me what is coming from the north. Tell me what Nigeria is hoping on that is coming from the north. The answer is nothing. Nothing. Nothing is coming from the north. Forget about their useless food they are telling you. If they don't sell that food, if we don't eat that food, hungry will kill them. Nothing. 2 billion naira had been mapped out. 2 billion naira had been mapped out to give to cattle rearers in Taraba State. In Taraba State, 2 billion from the federal purse, not state, not individual, voluntarily, from the federal purse. From the federal purse. And insecurity is still going on in other places. Insecurity is still going on in other places. You need to wake up to speak, brother. You need to wake up to speak, sister. Use your position to speak. Your land is going extinct. The war is already in our land. The war is already in our land. The war is already in our land. They are killing us day by day, maiming us. The people you see in the office are not human. Politicians don't have know how help can come from devil mind. Know how devil mind will help, and even the born people, his own people there, he's the one killing them. How much more the entire Igbo? Just think of it. Just think of it. Nothing good will ever come out of these people. Okebeke is bombing his own people because they have sold their soul to devil. They have sold their soul. They don't have conscience. And because you and I are not doing what we're supposed to do, even when you see somebody doing it, you start blaming the person. Because had it been, we have started the elimination of this. Both past, I don't forgive in this kind of thing. Yes, both the past, if you can lay hand of them, begin to deal with them one after the other. He just go. The man in the office will be afraid of tomorrow because he knows that these people are really ready for him. But because they know they will divide you with money, they have frustrated you economically. So anything they keep out, you are ready to jump it, to grab it like dog. Any bone they throw out, which will never satisfy you. We took an experiment of a dog one certain time. We brought a bone. The dog is very hungry. We throw that bone to that dog. That dog is very, very aggressive when people are passing, but it was very hungry. And somebody was passing, but we throw a bone to the dog. Grabbed that bone. He was chewing it. At the end of the day, he couldn't swallow it because it's a very big bone. But he exhausted his energy in that bone. Exhausted his energy in trying to chew that bone. That is how these things are. That is how they are using you. At the end of the day, those things they are giving you cannot help you. Cannot. This is the only option. We need to get up. You see, politicians, elimination of politicians need to start immediately. Dismantling, destroying. The worst of its kind is Igbo politician. You see, Igbo politicians, the worst of its kind, politicians Igbo. Don't cherish these people. They are the same thing. This thing has been concluded after the Civil War. I was lectured by somebody, I can't remember who this person is. Each time our leader will be talking, I'll be remember that person. He told us that they make sure that nobody like Ojukwu will rise again from the eastern region. This man was lecturing us then as young people, small, but he's an elderly person. Using what was going on in the government then, that was during the military era. Said that they have vowed that nobody like Ojukwu will wake up These are the things that affected the Ekweme in 1999. When Jim Wobodo and the Ojuzokalo pop out and spring up all manner of things. When Ekweme was preaching of regionalism and all those things that they need to, and constitution, Ekweme said things like that in his manifesto. Then Ojuzokalo and Jim Wobodo pick it and be speaking it in Hausa. This man was telling us that they have concluded that nobody like Ojukwu again will rise from the east, that they don't want it. And if there is, they will crush that person, or they will not allow the person to speak. The management of our leader is a miracle. Is a miracle. From nowhere, he began to speak, and people begin to listen, to follow. They never believe it. They don't want anything good for us. The people you see, every politician from Igbo land is already bygone. And we need to kill them if we want to survive. If all the thing we are praying and we are believing to happen to be for us to restore Biafra as the kingdom of God here on earth, if we have not started with our own politician, we are wasting our time. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I'm telling you the gospel truth. How can a governor become a governor 8 years, loot the whole money, frustrate our life? He won't even stay in the state he rule. Just as you see Obiano now. Obiano can never be in Anambra State. He can't go and stay in Oka. Obiano will not do that. He will run away. Either he stay in Abuja or Lagos or abroad. Go and check Rocha Sokorocha. How many days does he spend in Owerri, where he was flexing muscle? Go and check Achiku Demwa. Go and check Ohakem. How many days do they spend? Go and check P2B. How many days do he stay in Anambra in a year? Go and check all these people. Go to Enugu, check Sullivan, check Nnamdi. All these criminals that have ruled the state, both their past senators. How many days do they spend in their city, in that city that they come from? But every day, Babangida is in Mina. Babangida is in Mina, not even Abuja. He's in Mina, and you need to go to Mina and visit him. You need to go to Mina and visit him. The Yorubas can enjoy their Lagos because that is their territory. We don't have. Our problem is Igbo politician. Mazi Nnamdi was extradited in conjunction with Igbo. We know them one after. An idiot opened his mouth and said the private jet they used to bring Mazi Nnamdi down is his friend. And we keep quiet. If not him, today we have that in the stadium he claimed he bought is the place they are trying to regroup some criminals. They are the one helping them. Many of them, these are the one you had. Where is Ngige today? Where is Ngige? Where is Ngige today? These politicians are criminal. They are the one trading us our blood. We are dying one after the other. Our homes are being burned. We are being bombed. We are being destroyed. And we keep quiet watching them. We keep quiet watching them. Rather, our bullet will hit an innocent people instead of them. There's no way, there's no need of painting words. Being so quiet, being so slow, making it diplomatic, you are dying. Listen, that brother that fall, if you listening to me now, that is so diplomatic, that like the truth, that being so civil in your approach and all, if you are there, that bullet will hit you and that is the end. And that bullet is the bullet of injustice. The brother did nothing. The same way it will hit you. If you don't fight this thing, if you don't wake up, we have been lamenting, buy a gun, keep it in your house, buy a gun, keep it. Now the war has come. It's coming gradually, even still you have not. Some of you are eating unkobi. Some of you are watching movies, Nigerian Nollywood, that cannot impact your life. That can't change. It's the same celebrity they are using to destroy you. When the election is coming, they bring celebrity. They know you like. They bring those celebrity very close to them. Because of them, you like them. They will pay the celebrity. They'll pay him. Then they will bring him very close to them. Why they bring him very close to them? They draw your attention. You vote them in. You give them the support. They are there. These celebrities are useless. How many of them are speaking for you? How many of them are standing? They are in the same cult, doing different jobs at a different time. They don't want your praises. They are the one they brought. Look at what is happening in Imo State. What they do is to give you phone that they have already constructed in China to track you down, and they use the celebrity to give it to you, and tomorrow you are following them. All of them are the same thing. You will sit down watching their movie, following them, clapping hands for them, following them on Instagram, Facebook. Instead of you to prepare for the war that is already, you are the next person to die, because they are coming. They are not going to relent. If they think that they are advancing, that they are killing us, they are burning down our houses, they will continue to do it. They are not going to stop, brother. They are not going to stop. They will continue, because their intention is to conquer you, capture you, destroy you, and take your land. Why are we not following the rules? Buy a gun, keep it. But rather, you will prefer to spend your money on things that will never help you. Because all these villages that we are seeing, they came, they killed this person, killed this person, killed this person. Had it been you prepared and you are in that house, you know that this is your last time. Why are you wasting time? All you need is to bring that thing before they come and bring you down, burn your house. 2 or 3 of them is down. Such thing, such reaction, when they see it in different homes, it will restrict them. There won't be flexible. There won't be. Imagine people driving in the midnight, telling you, "Oh, look, people, you are not listening. You are not. You are going to," because he knows even the vigilante cannot attack them. Nobody will attack them. They know that you are lukewarm. You don't have anything. They know that. That is why they are moving. Can't they move their truck anyhow in the north? The area Boko Haram and the bandits has taken over. They won't. Immediately they are putting here, they will lay ambush and destroy them. So why they are moving that area, they take precaution. Some certain area they don't go. They run away. But in our own, they enter because you refuse. We refuse. We refuse to do the needful thing. Rather, we will engage in gossiping. We will engage in, somebody will just be doing life, and that is where you are, talking rubbish, writing. You are in the ground. Do something. You're on the ground already. Do something. It's an investment for your freedom. Let everybody get his own gun and put it and get ready. Nobody lives forever. And there's no need being a Methuselah. You live 100 years. You could not make an impact. Yes. You say you live long. You live on Dogologo. At the end of the day, Dogologo, throughout your own Dogologo, it was just frustrating people's life. Doesn't make an impact. No need to live like Methuselah. At the end of the day, you just live 100, how many years, but you create nothing. But your impact at the age you live is a legacy, is an encouragement to the people that will come and read your history. Today, somebody like Onwatuegu is being celebrated because of what he did. Even when they have surrendered, they gathered the information that Biafra have surrendered. He said no. The story put it very clear there. With 2,000 Biafran soldiers with them, he said, we are moving forward. We are marching. We are going. And him and them, all of them died there. How can he return back? How can he return back to the zoo? If other soldiers were like that, moving to gorilla, as at then, I'm telling you, they won't be using us like prostitutes at this time. It's because we surrender completely. Hands over. Hand over everything. Then those saboteurs are the people they pick out. Okpabia, them and co. Their lineage is what is going on. The legacy they left is what is going on. If I want to excel in Nigerian politics now, I'll just join their club. How many people am I going to kill? How am I going to make our city, our state, our region to be backwards than it should be? When I sign the contract to join them, I become the governor. I become the minister. I become whatever I request for. That's all. You don't talk of constructing road. Because we allow this thing to be. Brother, somebody will correct it, and that person is you. That person is me. Somebody need to reverse this, and that person is you. That person is me. And such a person don't think of interest. You don't think of what you are going to gain. I will gain this, I will gain that, my house, this, that. You don't think of that. Things of social media, Facebook where they are spraying money, drinking Hennessy and whatever, shouldn't move you. If you are into to change this thing I'm telling you, those things should not move you. At all, shouldn't move you. When you see these political criminals, you as if you see demon, you become angry. That is the time you know you have arrived. None of them is your brother. Forget about he come from your own constitution. Okebeke is from Olu in case. Okebeke is from Olu. Look at the area he come from. Look at what is happening all this while. Okebeke is from Olu. Had it been the people who are doing this, let's say the area that there is crisis is like Mbise side, where the man he cheated came from. You say they are revenging as a result of their person. To tell you that this man is evil, is wicked. Alabeha Joroya, Alabefa Joroya. But the same man will come and give you. The day they were doing raffle draw, I was just watching the thing on Facebook, and goose pimple just filled my body. See people scavenging like vulture to get what will kill them, because the phone and the whatever they are giving you is to destroy you. This is the time, brother, you need to get prepared. We need to get prepared. Get your guns and bullets. Fix it in order. And you need to fire it now. The burning of the houses is too much. The killing is too much. The burning of the houses is too much. You can come out in the midnight, and if that is the end, let it be. But you make sure that whatever you have inside that gun, you finish it to a particular patrol that you see. All of them will die there. If they gun you down, to God be the glory. Your children will live tomorrow. Your children will live tomorrow. This is the strategies the Arabians always use in being in surviving. They will come out and go for attack. Even an attack they know they may not return. They know that there are comrades who are still there that will continue. That the suicide mission they have embarked will encourage them. They know that. They know that very, very well. Let us stop being foolish. Let us remove the element of stupidity in us, calculating things that will not work. Things will not work. That is why now we so much believe on divine to help us. Whether it's from church or it's from any other place you go to pray, they want you to do one or two rituals for money to come. That is why we believe in that, because we don't want to do the needful thing. That's why we are doing some funny things for money to make money, to have money. And those kind of money, I have not seen where somebody get those money. You ask them what to do, start building industry, building factory. Nothing. It's just because to tell you that it's not normal. You just buy a car, flash, tomorrow that's hell. That's it. That's the end. We need to do the needful thing. When you put things in order, things begin to work on its own. You will borrow money, invest, buy houses, buy cars, put business on the road. Insurance are there. Your cars will be insured while it's traveling, taking transporters from one place to another. And you are paying the company you bought the car. You are paying them, making your own profit. This thing will be done when you have fixed your country in order. When these politicians have been eliminated completely. Not even one. Not one will stay. Use Singapore as an example. I respect them. Singapore did not come to begin to kill poor people. They start with number one. If there is element of corruption, if Abba Kyari is from Singapore, he has been killed already. You see Abba Kyari, as they have that evidence of drug and only alone, Abba Kyari should have been a dead man today. They prefer to deal with the head, not the people. Because the poor people will see how they have dealt with big bulls. He will encourage himself. The poor guy, the masses, when they see how the law is so effective, how the law is so blind and judgmental and cruel to the big boss, the man in the floor will respect himself. That is why Singapore is #1 today. They're on top of it, both politically and everything. Because that man on top, any slightly mistake he made, he will bear the consequences instantly. You don't need to come and be patrolling and looking for pickpocket and this, that. That one will just die on his own. We need to destroy politicians. I continue to say it. Nigerians, Yorubas, Hausas may like their own, but you see Igbo politicians, we need to finish Igbo politics. They are evil. Their own is worst of its kind. Igbo politicians are the worst of its kind. Igbo politician is just like one black man in the midst of the white. Do you know what that guy will do? He will try to impress them. If you have been watching movie or studying the character of black men in the midst, just house nigger, anyone they made house nigger, he will all his duty, all his intention is to impress, to please his master, his people. If you see one black person in the midst of white, he will be the one that will try to force himself to do something for them to acknowledge him. And the things he will do will be something is either to degrade himself or the area he come from. That is the action, just to make sure he pleases these people. That is how Igbo politicians are presently in Nigerian political system. And that is why we need to teach them lesson. If I brought onya abonye state onya abonye banye this that, you are stupid in talking all those rubbish. You are stupid in calculating all those things, brothers. Because they are the same thing. They are the same thing, and they are the one cooking together what will destroy us. When the money contract to construct the road, Enugu Onitsha Road, Onitsha Owerri Road, Enugu Iguacha Road, was given to Senator Ike, who is the head of Igbo, whatever inner caucus they call themselves, inner criminal caucus, during Jonathan time. When the money was given to, if they have you in interest, they will say, oh, road accident is too much. And they also now let us utilize it. They would have insisted. Since I begin to know that on Enugu Road, there has never been a year that road was constructed from beginning till the end. Oh, I be a cut through some part, I cut through the other part, I have acquired. Oh, one what just we can manage a gaffer there. That's all. But the money was given to them and they share it. And they themselves are the one that will go and tell the federal government to give them the money. That is their turn. Even if you wake up today now with your own personal money to go and construct that road, an Igbo man will come out and fight you. Why are you doing? Don't you know that this is my business? Why are you doing that? He won't let you. Then when the money comes to do it, he will not do it. He will still leave the death trap. You come out. Individuals would have contributed money to repair the roads in the zoo within our area so that their business at least could be movable. The same politicians will not let it be, because that is an avenue they have created for them to be getting money and be pocketing it. And on the process, you are dying every day on these roads. Every day we are dying there. You think it's ordinary? And we are talking about destroying politicians. Killing the kill politicians. If other Nigerians don't want, let it be for them. Even their own is somehow better for them, because their own is not as wicked as our own. We, the Igbos, to be precise, need to start the killing of every Igbo politician. None of them is thinking good for you. Rather, they will bring division. He has divided you. He has divided your mind. That is what they want, so that you will not have the collective effort to fight them. Because all these things were what they planned in Abuja. That is what they signed in one club. This man told us then, they said that After the Civil War, they vow that nobody like Ojukwu will come out from that area. And they started it with Okpabia Sika them, and they continue to grow. Martin Lechi them. You see them, they are giving them governor and all those things. These are arch enemy of Biafrans. They are our leaders. That is why speaking Biafra from their behind, placing them as your leaders, being behind them, speaking about Biafra is just like you are pouring water on a stone. You are pouring water on a stone. The game is to begin to cut off their head one after the other. One no jatanagi. If you fear, they will kill you. If you don't fear, they will kill you. Do the needful. Let them go down one after the other. Listen, if we destroy Igbo politicians today, I'm telling you, Fulani will run from our land. Mark what I'm telling you. Today is 24th of September, 24th of February. 24th of February, 2022. If we focus on politicians, Igbo politicians, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Fulani will run. Fulani will become scared of us on their own naturally. What is giving them morale is the Igbo man that asked them to stay. That is why Igbo man in the midst, Igbo man, that's why I was talking about the black race in the midst of the white. The kind of energy he will give out. The same way Igbo man in the midst of the enemy is very dangerous than the enemy. The history made it very clear that after Abagana, when our people dealt with them in Abagana during the Civil War with Obunigwe, Murtala Muhammad ran back home. He wanted to surrender. It was an Igbo man behind, giving them the energy, giving them the strength. Say, go back. The man has gone back to Gowan to surrender. It's an Igbo man that strengthened them. Say, let's go. That would have been another opportunity for you to be free. But your own brother is there. Your own brother is there supporting them. Asaba massacre. Ikenwachuku was there. Many places. Brother, that is why this name, Okonkwo, Kafu, Kereke, Oyabo, if you see them in, they are not your brother, they are your enemy. They are your enemy. They, whether in police force or in military force or whatever, still giving them the support. Instead of them to leak information when they are coming for us, they will not. How is Boko Haram dealing with them in the north? Boko Haram is dealing with them in the north because they have insider. If not, how can Boko Haram lay an ambush, destroy a whole military of about how many battalions with their sophisticated weapons they are coming with? Because they have inside. An ambush is very dangerous. When ambush is laid for you, it's only divine power that can save you. Instead of them to give us in that way, instead of them to help us from that angle, rather they will be against us. That is why when you see our Igbo people in the government, supporting the government, brother, don't mess it for them. The same way we are talking about politicians today. The same way we are talking about politicians today. They don't need your mercy. They are evil. Brother, go to Olu today now. See, Ipob people that have never received 1 cent of government palliative or aid for the past 20 years. All these places now, you see, they have burned their houses. These people have been living there for years. They have never in their life. I grew up in the village. How many times have we seen that this is government relief or whatever to our people? And we get nothing. Nothing like that. In the north, during Abacha time, if you live in the north, during Abacha time, every Friday, there are people they call Meangwa. Every Friday after their mosque prayer, they will come to that Meangwa. You see, Meangwa when they return, you see it's either they do it in the mosque or they have given the head of the Meangwas of that area. Ghana must go, Ghana must go, Ghana must go. This thing is happening all over the north. Ghana must go. Then you see people going to that Meangwa. You see them. Meangwa has his own cabinet. He will give them money. Then other talaka will be coming. It's either maybe in those days, it could be 50-50 naira. 50-50 naira, they will be giving them 50-50 naira or 100 naira as a den. I'm talking as a den during Abacha. I'm telling the one I saw. I'm not saying the one they said. The one I use my 2 eyes. And every Friday, Tell me how many of you have been receiving state, even local government aid. Tell me, talk less of state or federal. These villagers now, they have burned their houses, killed their people. They have been struggling by themselves for years to survive. Courtesy of one useless idiot, one idiot called himself politician, in order to do what? To impress the Fulanis, will cause this harm for them. And you are clapping hand, and you want me to talk like gentleman, whatever, whereby I don't know whether my own is involved there. Yeah? I can't be stupid. What pleases you doesn't please me. You need to be angry, brother. When we see these Igbo politicians or any Igbo person, whether it's working on radio station or whatever nonsense, talking rubbish, they are your enemy. The pain is too much. Then why is it that nobody is reporting this thing? Why is it that the whole radio station in Igbo land, I'm talking of Igbo land, why are they not reporting what is happening to a part of Igbo land? Why? Why are they not discussing it? Everybody keep quiet. But when useless Fulani man is down as a result of one or two clash, then you see them. You will see them saying it. In fact, they may try to twist the English where it is an alleged or whatever, but they have already presented it. Look at what is happening. These people, we need to begin to fish these things out. Sorry, but the idiot is gone. You need to use any tactics they are using for you. Enough to these things, enough to all this pain they are afflicting to us. Villager, just imagine now, people who could not eat 3 square meal, and they are managing their life. You have burned their houses. They ran away quite all right. Most of the family members ran away, but everything in that house is down. Then tell me how, where on earth would the money come to rebuild the house? They have not been eating 3 square meal. These people have not been feeding in $1 per meal every day. $1 should be up to 400 naira. How many people eat 1,200 naira a day? How many family, one person, eat 1,200 naira, which is $3 as 3 square meal? Eat it in the morning, eat $1 in the morning, eat $1 in the afternoon, and eat $1 at night. How many people are sure of that? How many families? And this is the family, they are burning the house down day by day. For reason I don't know, who sent them, evil politicians, courtesy of some stupid ones among us. Radio station is not talking about it. Newspapers are not reporting it. Minister, senatorial, representative, whatever, they are doing nothing. Everybody keep quiet. These poor people are suffering. These poor people are suffering. They are the one who brought it to them. And you tell me it's democracy. It's democracy. Democracy, is it not government for the people? Is it not the wish of the people? If the people don't want you, why not you take away your useless life out of the office? Why not you get out to pull your useless life out of office? If democracy is a government of the people, if democracy is the government of people, people don't want you, why can't you take away your useless life out of office? Brothers, we need to begin sanitation, internal sanitation. Nobody will come in the north and talk some rubbish at a certain time, even when Boko Haram started. We know the news, we know the deals. If you talk rubbish, they come in the night and you miss. That is why all the whole big men in the north then was financing Boko Haram. Most of you don't know. They will write a letter to you, will tell you that they need money. Then the person will reply back, give them money, say they shouldn't call his name. He will drop the money for them as a result of, something is a kind of charity, because all these things Boko Haram are doing is in line with religion. Is in line with religion. So they will drop it under the cover of foundation to help or whatever towards the religion, but they know where the money is going and his life will be secured for him. They won't come out and talk rubbish. They will not come out and talk cho. But our own, now we go talk bad about ourselves. Now we go talk bad about ourselves. claim am. I talk the truth. These are the people we need to bring out. Tomorrow they'll tell you, see Ambazonia. If you talk that rubbish you are talking in Ambazonia, they will kill you. That is why they are Ambazonia as they are now. And that is the method we need to implement. Because our stupidity is destroying us. To tell you the gospel truth. Our stupidity is contributing 65 to 70% of our backwardness. Our stupidity. Not even the enemy. No radio station is reporting what is happening, how they are burning people, killing people, burning people's houses. They are not talking about it. No newspaper is writing it. And they are in our land. And we say they are our brother. And tomorrow we'll be crying together. The same idiot on that radio station talking rubbish don't have road to go his place. The road is not there. And he himself is working there. He's a journalist. He knows that this road has been awarded. Criminal took it. And these people who they are burning their houses now are agitating against this evil. Still, he will not talk or resign. This is the reason why the payback is now. Listen, brother. Whether you talk or you don't talk, you will go down. If that house they burn and kill people, if you that are so diplomatic, so okay is there, they will kill you at that moment. They don't care. I have been saying this thing. Things these days are being calculated through the bloodline. They know who you are. They know that somebody will give birth to a child that will be like Ojukwu in future. That will be like Mazi Nnamdi in future, even though the person could be a saboteur, because it's coming from DNA. A child will born from that area that will still fight them. So on that note, it's better they do what? They scrap you or reduce you to a size that even if you wake up, you will not have material to fight back. They know what they are doing. We shouldn't be stupid at this time. The war is already at our doorstep, and let us fight it. Let us fight it the way the war is coming. You are opportuned with a politician, kill him, poison him, sabotage his car. Sabotage his car, his children, destroy him. Those kids that are dying, that they are frustrating their life is not better than that of the politician. I am talking of our own Igbo politician, IGBO, or Ebonyi, or Enugu, or Imo, or Abia, or Anambra, or Delta, or Watcha, hence is Igbo man. A politician. Brother, destroy him. Destroy him or her. They are evil. Tomorrow. They are evil. Our problem, the nucleus, in fact, the source of our problem, what is supplying problem to us is our politicians. That of the Igbo extraction is the worst. They will do anything possible to please this Fulani. There is no two ways about it, brother. There is no two ways about it. There is no two ways about it. The message I'm giving is that we need elimination of Igbo politician. Whoever they will never repent. They will never repent in this system. It's only force that will bring repentance on them. Because what is in them need force to leave them. It's only force, pressure. Pressure is what will make them to repent, to change. In this system they have built, never think of them turning their mind. Never think. Lebanon Prime Minister, was it in 2020? There was explosion. He resigned. Only the killing alone, only the crisis alone in Imo State, this idiot would have stepped down. But he will go for second term. He will rig himself for second term. They don't have conscience. They are not human beings, brother. That is why we need to gun them down. Don't wait for somebody to do it. Prepare yourself. Keep it in your house. Nobody knows. You are at home and it happens, or it's happening in the other village. You can go there. You and them, let it be the end. They won't be entering our villages anyhow. I have said it and I continue to say it. This generation is a sacrificial generation. If you don't have it in your mind, it's either you die or you become like the politicians things will continue in that way. We need to understand this generation we found ourselves is to fight this battle to liberate our people. That's all, and our land. So that our generation, our lineage will continue to be to live what it was meant for. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, under the leadership of one and only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of NWACHINEKE. I will be right back in a moment just to say one or two things in Hausa language. Then our line will be open. I advise you to stand by. This is your own radio station where your problem is being mentioned. As you have heard it, as you have put it, there is no any radio station that will tell you all these things. They'll tell you that all is well and you are dying. That is the one that pains me. You know that there is danger there and you tell me no problem and I go and die. It pains me. You keep quiet and you allow me, I see that person as, that person is more dangerous than that thing that affects me. That is why you need to support Radio Biafra. Be part of Radio Biafra. Be part of it. Let it be part and parcel of your life. We will be right back in a moment.
Dan banza General Buhari kare ne wutsoko kazani. 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 Ya kan haru albaisu katinewa General Buhari. Dan banza General Buhari. Ya kauye ka tarwatsa shi ka toshe mai hanyar fitsari. Kare ne wutsoko kazani.
These are the people that the Fulanese gave to you to rule over you. They started it with Ohaneze in 1976. By me, there is nothing they will do to me, not today, not tomorrow, that will make me to abandon Biafra. Is impossible. When we started to remember our heroes that have passed on, they said we are wasting our time, that we will never succeed, it will never catch on. But they keep forgetting one simple thing, that the foundations of IPOB was anchored on the promise of Chukwukika Biama. Yes. That this very noble family, this very great movement was not instigated nor started by any human being. It is the handiwork of Chukwukika Biama. And that is why we remain indestructible. That is why we remain indivisible. That is why nobody, no matter who you are, can dent our resolve and our determination to restore Biafra in this life.
Man from the heavens, that's what you are. Man from the heavens.
And you will now basos your Chineke. Okay, Zipazo. Will you be a no? Devo Mahi. Ifani Ugwani. These are the people that the Fulanese gave to you to rule over you. They started it with Ohaneze in 1976. Every leader you have had until the coming of IPOB, anybody who's ever stood up to proclaim the defense of our people, we are planted there by the Fulani North. But you wouldn't know. That is why when they close down Iguacha seaport, they will not speak. That is why when they close Enugu Airport, you don't hear anybody saying anything. That is why Calabar Seaport is not functioning. That is why Warri Seaport is not opened. That is why we are being forced to travel abroad. That is why no industries are opened in our land. Because they have an agenda. They have a plan. They want to depopulate our land. They want to demoralize us. They want to decimate us. They want to render us hopeless and useless.
God forbid. Abomination forever.
But IPOB said no. Chukwokika Biama that set up IPOB said no. And that is why we must remain resolute and determined. That is why we must not falter. Yes. Doubt nor allow our resolve to be undermined. Yes. We must remain resolute. Yes. We must remain determined. Yes. Because one thing is certain. As night follows day, so shall Biafra be restored. Yes. Therefore I say unto all of you gathered here today, that the forces fighting IPOB is many. Those that want us to fail are more powerful than we are. They are more resourceful than we are. They have more money than we do. And they are determined to keep us as their slaves. But it will never happen. Those chains of bondage and of slavery has been broken by IPOB.
Forever.
That is why Biafra will come. And that is why the events happening here today in Atlanta, Georgia, United States of America, we will all sit back home to talk about it. Yes. We will all sit in the land of Biafra to talk about days like this. Yes. We shall sit in the land of Biafra to tell our children what we passed through. Yes. Because the doubting Thomases will come. N'ihi na ụmụ ụfọdụ n'ime ha ndị awụsatụrụ ime ha mgbe alụchara ọgụ. They will never stop fighting us. And as long as we remain determined and focused, there is no way they will ever succeed. Never. If you stop now agitating for Biafra, those who left back home will die. Yes. Truth. I know you have not come with your pen and paper because I'm not on air. We do. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. If you stop what you're doing, our people will die. Yes. You're right. Because when it starts happening, I will tell you, on the 30th of May 2019 at Martin Luther King Jr. Center in Atlanta, I told you so. Wow. Yes. Spirit in human. If you stop now, your children will never go home. God forbid. God forbid. If you stop now, the effort and the sacrifice of our dead will be in vain. For their sake, we will restore Biafra. Yes. For their sake, Biafra will stand in Africa. Yes. For the sake of the dead, we will build a civilization to surpass every other civilization in Africa. Yes. And that is what our enemies are afraid of. Yes. Yeah. Especially the British. Europeans, all of them. Because they don't want a black man to do that thing that is the exclusive preserve of the white man. Yes. But we are not afraid of competition, are we? No. Never. We are not seeking for Biafra that we may lord it over anybody else. No. We are not seeking for Biafra to enslave any other person. Never. We are not looking for Biafra. Never. For the sake of it. No. We are looking for Biafra because it is the promise of God himself in heaven.
Yes, truth is life. That's where you from.
Nobody conquered us until the British came.
Yes.
And it is not that the British conquered Biafra.
Never.
Chukwokika Biama wanted to teach us a lesson that we may return to him in truth and in every honesty. That his will may be done upon our lives. We failed in 1970 because that very foundation of divinity was missing. That's all. And Elohim said, I will take you up to the mountain. I will show you that very precious land of Biafra. Through our leader that we remember today, the very people's general himself, that wherever, because we are certain that he is in heaven, on the right hand side of God himself. Some of you don't know what he did, but we know, and we will always honor him
forever.
As they say, what we do in life echo in history. What Ojukwu has accomplished in life will be remembered forever and ever. I say unto all of you today, you will go back to your various states, to your various cities, to your various towns. You will tell them that IPOB has come to stay. That IPOB, by the grace of God in heaven, will restore Biafra. That this same IPOB, persecuted and maligned, castigated and propagated against, that this very movement ordained in heaven for the purposes of liberation of Biafra land shall accomplish its mandate. That is why you are all here. Nothing more, nothing less. Therefore, I ask the Almighty in heaven, Chineke nanke purumi ihe niile. Because you have no beginning and you have no end. Therefore, this very solemn assembly to remember those that fought and died for us all over the world, starting from Japan in the east and will end in Los Angeles, California later on today, that their spirit, O Heavenly Father, may be accepted unto heaven. Because they died fighting for a noble cause. They died doing that which you compelled them to do. And because of their sacrifice, because of their pain, because of our loss upon their lives, O Heavenly Father, so will Biafra be restored, not to the glory of man, but to the glory of Chukwokika Biama Benigwe, forever and ever we pray. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB. One family. IPOB. One family.
Majority of the people from our land that call the radio station says ESN is already doing the work. What are you forming a bubagu for? Because the way ESN is doing it, we don't think any other person can do it that way. Even the Janjaweed army, because ESN is following these people head on and making sure our land, our bushes and forests are rid of this Janjaweed. So the question now, like that my brother asked, what strategy or methodology are we going to use to follow this governor? Because the truth is, these people have sold their conscience. They are determined to work with the enemy, the Fulani Janjaweed, to make sure they scuttle our freedom. Is there no way we can handle these people while we are waiting for that right time? Because these people are definitely spoiling something for us, my leader. That is my question this morning, sir.
We are doing all we can. It's not everything for obvious reasons that we're going to announce live on air. You know, but what we're doing is that we have a strategy in the fullness of time to checkmate all these traitors and saboteurs within our midst. They can form a whatever. As I said, they formed the Bunigwe last year, it didn't work. Now they are forming a Bube, as you said, a Bubenketa this very year, and it's now also going to fly because they need men to be able to do the work for them. And they do not have it because everybody, as you well know, is loyal under this very command. They understand that. Both those who identify with IPOB and those who don't, we are all IPOB in the end. And we are under one command. Everybody, I mean, absolutely everybody. Those who are fathered by the Janjaweed may try all they can. They may do all within their powers to try to stop what we are doing. They have not succeeded in the past. They will not succeed now. They can form whatever they like. In the end, as you well know, we always win. If our Yoruba brethren today can be campaigning very determinedly and resolutely for the freedom of the Yoruba nation, that tells you all you need to know, that we have won the argument. We have won the argument, and we must proceed, should I say, very cautiously. We are at a very critical juncture right now. We don't want to do anything that will allow them to go to the world and say, oh, did we not tell you? This is who they are. This is how the Biafra is going to be. Why do you think they floated this? It's because they want an internecine warfare within the Biafran family, so that the world will say, oh, can you see them? If you give them freedom, this is how they're going to behave. We know how the Fulanis operate. I wouldn't even be shocked nor surprised if they have a hand in the flare-up of the boundary dispute that is happening in Israel right now. That has led to the, should I say, loss of life of very innocent people. But we are on top of our game, and they understand what is coming. And as I said, it's just a matter of time, and it will happen. When I was telling people about the zoo, army, and police, you didn't believe me. I said, hey, time will come when they will not be on our streets. Today, they are not there anymore. If they are on our streets, they will die. They understand it very, very clearly. And today, our streets are clear. So one day, I'm telling you, you shall look for saboteurs. You will never find them. One day, you will look for all these traitors. You can never find them, because they'll be dealt with. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very, very much for calling. We are live and we are direct, and of course, the idiotic Facebook is doing all they can to try to make our life a misery this morning, as they always would, they always will, but they're not going to succeed. If you have called us before, please refrain from doing so. Allow other people to try to call as well. I have a caller on the line on Signal. This caller, give us your name and where you are. This is Radio Biafra, and we are live and direct. The whole world is listening.
Good morning, Mazi. My name is NWACHINEKE. So, David, I'm calling you from Anambra State.
Thank you.
I am actually calling from Amobia. Please, Mazi, one thing I want to ask, that this whole stupidity of the people that say they are our elites and our politicians, sir. I really want to say this to you, that if we don't begin to handle these people one after the other, dealing with their asses one after the other, I don't think this nonsense they are doing, playing with our people, the lives of our people, will stop. It is right time to begin to handle them in the way they deserve, because our lives is more important. The life of one Igbo man, one Biafra man, is more important than the life of 2,000 Fulani Janjaweed. So we have to, because these people, we are seeing it that they are now playing games with our lives, those that voted them into power. And if we continue to keep quiet over this nonsense will not stop. So I want to say, when is it going to be ripe for more intake of the ESN? I am pleading with you, sir, that even myself, I'm even interested. I am pleading with you. please make quick and fast absorption of more ESN. And if possible, if we have our army, please, I'm sorry to be saying this on air. If we have army, those who want to enroll, please. Let us get ready for this final onslaught. These useless people who wants to see what will happen before they get to learn it. And maybe perhaps they might learn it in their grave. So please, if there is anything, please, I want you to speak on the regard of that, because if there is, I want just forward a way I can begin to enroll myself and those people who are interested. I am begging you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, my dear brother. What you have said is, of course, correct. And we are doing everything we can to rid our land of all these vagabonds and evil men. We are doing all we can, and believe you me, we are on top of the matter. You will hear the story soon. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you are.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Your name and where you're calling us from, if you may.
My name is Rapture and I'm calling from Katy, Texas, but I'm from Liberia.
From Liberia, you're calling from Texas.
Yes.
Go ahead, we're listening.
Yes. My husband is part of the member of the IPO. And I just want to say thank you so much for the good work and continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much, and I do welcome your call. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And I do hope one day that I may be able to come in Biafra as well.
Of course you will. That's why we're fighting. And that is why your husband is part to be able so that the land of Biafra is for Biafran children all over the world. We are tired of living abroad. We are tired of living abroad. We are tired. We want to go home. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for your call. Thank you very much for your call. We are live and we are direct. And Elohim is bearing us witness as always. If Facebook is messing, of course they will mess up. You saw what they did yesterday. If they mess you up, please go to Instagram. Instagram is also low data usage. Go to Instagram. If you have not joined Instagram, go and join. You follow me on Instagram so you can notifications. Anytime we are live on air, you will get notifications, please. If you have called us before or in the habit of calling us always, please allow other first-time callers to try and get through. A lot of people have been trying to get through and they have not been able to do so, sometimes even for very many years. Therefore, please allow them at first-time to get to us. No, can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me, but I can. It's counting for them. I don't know why they cannot hear me. They call on signal. Can you hear me? No, they cannot. Let's take this other call. The caller on the other line of WhatsApp, can you hear me? No, the call could not connect. Only in the zoo that WhatsApp is they can't connect. Only in the damnable zoological republic. Let us take this call. The caller on signal, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, please. Your name and where you're calling us from.
And has not been finished. So we call it lite pendens, or the doctrine of subjudice. So you cannot. So Nnamdi Kanu, in his extrajudicial statement, said he founded Ipob in 2012 in London, and that is the head. He has never denied being the founder, head, and member of Ipob, but he denies being a member of proscribed Ipob. This point must be made clear. We have also challenged the entire law itself, the Terrorism Prevention Act as amended of 2011 as amended in 2013. Now, it is not a law within the exclusive legislative list of the National Assembly that it ought to have made. It has no competence to make it under the Constitution. We have also challenged that. There are other grounds, very strong grounds, where we are challenging that. For example, you brought this man, you abducted him by force, you tortured him, you captured him like a common criminal in Kenya. A British citizen who had gone to Kenya voluntarily, you captured him, you abducted him, and you rendered him to Nigeria by force without going through any extradition process. And all the laws governing this matter, like Article 12, sub 4, Article 34 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, like sections 4 to 6 of the terrorism and other acts within the Commonwealth jurisdiction, and even Part 5A of the guidelines issued pursuant to the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, say that before you can try a person for an offense, you have to show that the person was rendered freely and voluntarily, lawfully, to your country from the country where he was, maybe as a fugitive or as a visitor. But Nnamdi Kanu was captured in Kenya and brought here extrajudicially to Nigeria to face trial. That cannot make any count based on that to stand. It is like saying that you can destroy a person ahead so as to have the chance to try the person. So we raise some very fundamental steps. And in any case, in any event, the entire 34 grounds that we fight, the entire affidavit and a better affidavit, including points of law, they could never deny any of them. They just did what you call general denial by saying the prosecution denies the affirmance in your affidavit. What are you saying to it? What did they say to the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was extrajudicially rendered and renditioned to Nigeria? They don't have a word. What do they say to the fact that this case is on appeal and you cannot charge a person on a law that is still inchoate? They have nothing to say. What do they say when we said that this court has no jurisdiction? Because you have not said that the law was breached here. You are saying it was breached in another country and it had ricocheting effects here. Where is the predicate offense, which is terrorism, which you did not charge him for? They have nothing to say. So everything they have here is hollow, and hollow. And that is why we are telling the court to strike out the 15-count charge, discharge and acquit Nnamdi Kanu, let him breathe the fresh air of Nigeria, and let him go home a free man.
So a quick one, you brought the issue about his glasses up in court that you're scared he may go blind. Could you give us an insight into?
Yes,
and also the clothes. About the
yes, in 2015. In 2015, when the trial first started, Nnamdi Kanu's glasses were seized, and they are still with the DSS. Till date, he has no glasses. So when he now ran abroad for his jail life, when the military invaded his home at Afaraoku, Ibeko, Umuahia in Abia State on the 14th of September 2017, he escaped by the whiskers of his hair. True, he was just lucky. Don't forget that on that day, 28 unarmed civilians, innocent civilians, were gruesomely murdered. So he escaped. And that's the person you are saying jumped bail. What you jump bail when instead of coming to court for trial, you voluntarily escape. But when you escape, when you run away from death, that cannot be jumping bail. Nnamdi Kanu would have died. So when he now went to London, where he's also a British citizen, he had another glass, which again was seized from him and broken when he was captured in Kenya, like a common criminal, and forcefully renditioned to Nigeria. So today he has no glasses to use. So the court now has ordered the DSS to ensure that he gets his glasses. Then on the issue of clothes, Ifeanyi here, Ejiofor, and the younger brother of Nnamdi Kanu and others, have taken clothes to him 3 times. And they will refuse to take the clothes. It's today we are hearing for the first time that the reason is that one of the clothes had the motif of a lion. That is a lion. We all know this Ishago, this Igbo clothes. I have some of them. Some have elephant, lion, tiger, giraffe. Some have cock. Some have antelope. So it wasn't meant to intimidate the court or to make any point. So we are hearing today that they won't want that kind of cloth. And the court has made it clear that it is better, instead of wearing a cloth that has that motif, he should wear plain clothes. The design of which is still left to him, it should be plain. It could be black, red, white, green, yellow, sky blue. It doesn't matter. And we also agree to that effect. That from now onwards, the cloth we will give to him will be plain clothes. We didn't know that was the headache of the DSS. According to what the director said, he said it goes against their procedure. And Nnamdi Kanu, like the obedient young man he is, he nodded and told the court that I agree, I will do as you have said. So it wasn't really an issue at all. But I think, to me, that was a red herring to escape from the fact that they have continuously breached the orders of this court to allow him have his clothes. So now I've directed Ifeanyi Ejiofor to provide other clothes for him that do not have the motif of a lion or a tiger. So it could be another designer wear if he has another one, because he has been using one cloth since June last year. That is not good for any human being at all. The repetitiveness alone is itself a problem when you continue to wear the same cloth. It is not good for his psyche, it's not good for his psychology, it's not good for his mental health, it's not good for his physical health, it's not good for his psychological health, it's not good for his spiritual health. And today, I believe that the Director, Legal Service of DSS, who was in court, will carry out the instructions of my Lord when we bring a different set of clothes to him.
Thank you very much.
I want to just say this finally, that we had a wonderful day, and that the finger of God in Exodus 8:19 is on this matter. I want to emphasize Lamentations 3:37. Who is it that speaketh, and it cometh to pass, if God has not commanded it? I want to again put forward Genesis 18:15, which is replicated in Jeremiah 32:27. Behold, I am the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? We have handed over this case to God, and God, that same God who parted the Red Sea for breached the orders of this court to allow him to have his clothes. So now I've directed Ifeanyi Ejiofor to provide other clothes for him that do not have the motif of a lion or a tiger. So it could be another designer wear if he has another one, because he has been using one cloth since June last year. That is not good for any human being at all. The repetitiveness alone is itself a problem when you continue to wear the same cloth. It is not good for his psyche, it's not good for his psychology, it's not good for his mental health, it's not good for his physical health, it's not good for his psychological health, it's not good for his spiritual health. And today, I believe that the Director, Legal Service of DSS, who was in court, will carry out the instructions of my Lord when we bring a different set of clothes to him.
Thank you very much.
I want to just say this finally, that we had a wonderful day, and that the finger of God in Exodus 8:19 is on this matter. I want to emphasize Lamentations 3:37. Who is it that speaketh, and it cometh to pass, if God has not commanded it? I want to again put forward Genesis 18:15, which is replicated in Jeremiah 32:27. Behold, I am the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? We have handed over this case to God, and God, that same God who parted the Red Sea for the Israelites to pass through and close it against Pharaoh and his Egyptian terrorists, is still alive, healthy, and well on the throne. Thank you very much.
The Abia State Governor has called the community leaders of northern community leaders, and then had emergency meeting with them. After the meeting, he had there, and then he paid a relief for the 56 cows, which they tagged each of the 56 cow, one for 150,000, 56 plus 150 times 56, and then 35 goats, which they tagged for 20,000. He paid that money instantly right there and promised to pay a relief to the 8 lost lives for 2 million naira each, and that money will be paid on Thursday, the 24th of February, if all things being equal. It is on this note, and having considered his move, he has also promised to provide security cover for northerners that are resident in Abia State, to be precise. And also there is a request from the northern community that are resident in Abia of what they needed to be done. And of all the requests, so far so good, from the report we are getting, he has fulfilled all the requests that they have made. Work is ongoing as I speak to you. For that reason, we ask the northerners whom we earlier said they should return back home, and they were moving back home. We are asking them to go back and continue with their lawful businesses in Abia State and other eastern states. We are aware that about 76 vehicles moved from eastern state to southern state, that is to Lagos, in terms of relocation. And we've already requested those people that have moved in 276 vehicles to return back to the eastern part of Nigeria and continue with their lawful businesses. But we are also as well calling on the governor to continue to be proactive, and also for Anambra State governor to also take a leave from the governor of Abia State in paying relief to the 35 northerners that lost their lives in Anambra State. We have also organizing, like I said, on the day of the relief where the money will be given, we will be there physically to monitor the presentation of that 2 million naira to the families of that 9 people that lost their lives that are northerners. Here we want to commend security agencies for their proactiveness. The governor, immediately the incidents happened, even though he's not in the state, he called on the security agencies, and the security agencies were promptly there as at the time they are expected to be there, and they were able to condone it. So we are congratulating the security agencies and for a job well done. We are asking them not to relent on their effort. They should continue to do their best for the fact that that is their constitutional role, to ensure that there's peace, unity, harmony, togetherness in Nigeria. We are Nigerians.
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Is the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra, and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of NWACHINEKE. Our lines are open right now. You can call in +183 263 73499 +183 263 73499 +183 263 73499, or you can get us with this one, +614 818 70925 plus 614 818 70925 plus 614 818 70925. Any of this line you call, you have access to us and your voice will go off. Let's take this caller. Call on the line. Can you hear me? Must be.
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Mazi NWACHINEKE? Okay, thank you so much, Mazi NWACHINEKE. Thank you so much. Biafrans, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, and listeners of Radio Biafra. Good morning, good evening, according to your time zone. Mazi, my name remains Mazi Carlo Agwobrawa. Indigenous people of Biafra living here in Malaysia. As I want to use this opportunity to announce our meeting. Can you hear me?
Your line is breaking. I don't know. Your line is breaking. But continue.
Okay, I want to a general.
Your line is not good.
In which
your line is not good at all. Let's take another call. Your line is not good. As if you are calling from the Zoological Republic. As if you are calling from Zoological Republic. Let's take this call. Desmond, can you hear me? Desmond, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Desmond?
Yes, NWACHINEKE, I can hear you. Am I coming out?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Good morning to you, my dear brother. Good morning to Biafrans all over the world, IPOB family members, and our leader, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwabema will continue to be with you, strengthen you, and you will lead us into Biafra and even beyond. You say, NWACHINEKE, not in order not to take much of our time this morning, I'll go direct to it, as it's our usual here to always inform our people. In buttressing your points this morning is that we have to support the defense of the land of Biafra. Starting from your first analysis, the money that is being given to Miyetti Allah, they don't want to say Miyetti Allah because last year, or was it last 2 years, they gave them billions to buy weapons. And so that's why they didn't call them openly this time. They had to disguise and say cattle, a place there is problem. Who are the people causing the problem? It is the same cattle realists. And who are they giving the money? The same cattle realists. So it's a very simple ploy. We all know all this. We've gone above that. But from that also to the last clip you just played now of them saying they are coming back by the information or direction from the governor. So our people should understand what we are in it. Then to the burning of the homes of our people also. So we have to continue to support ESN. It is very, very paramount and important. This is only what we can do to make sure that our land is defended. Well, for Biafrans in Italy, these numbers are from IPOB National Body, signed by IPOB National Coordinator. And it is for you to call and support ESN, Eastern Security Network. Know when you are supporting ESN, you have to do it through the right channel approved by HODDOS. It's very important to take note of this. The first number is +39 35100 46055. I'll repeat, +39 35100 46055. This number is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. The second is +39 37130 44902. I'll repeat, +39 37130 44902. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. any of them you call, you'll be directed on how to support ESN. Secondly, Biafrans will have this important information and message from IPOB National Body of Italy, and it is to Biafrans in Italy, especially those of our people in Milan. We are drawing the attention of our people in Milan to desist and take heed from a woman, the former coordinator of Milan. Her name is Patricia Onwumere. She is, or she was the former coordinator of IPOB in Milan, and she has been expelled by IPOB leadership, HOD. And we should also know that she has nothing else to do with IPOB in Italy. So if she calls you on phone and tell you that she is an IPOB, she says she used the term autopilot IPOB. Let her know that in Italy we don't have anything called autopilot IPOB. The name Indigenous People of Biafra, acronimo IPOB, is a well-registered and certified name in Italy, and it is criminal for somebody to use that name to defraud our people, because Patricia Onwumere is calling our people in Milan, trying to gather them in order to collect money from them to give to the infiltrators. We are telling Patricia Onwumere to desist. You are a woman, you are an elderly woman, and we wouldn't want to have issues with you. Giving a name, autopilot, and attaching IPOB to it, it is criminal. It is fraudulent, and we would not want to go that far with you. If there is somebody sending you, you should tell them to come to Italy and do it themselves. We shown you love when you were with us. Now you are no longer with us. It is sad that you have to turn against us in this way, just for nothing. But we will not allow you to be foretold this, to be forewarned, because we are not, this is, the killing of our people is getting too much, and we cannot allow it to continue. So Biafrans in Italy, especially in Milan, must take note of this and avoid this woman. She lies to you and she defrauds you. It is very important. You must not attend with her. You must not listen to her. You must keep away from her. It's very, very important. She's no longer with IPOB. She has been expelled, and that is it. So Nwachineke, to watch the analysis this morning, you see, the important thing is that our people should understand that we are fighting in several fronts. IPOB is fighting in several fronts, and IPOB is the only hope that our people have. It is very, very sad that some of our youths on ground, yes, some of them are trying to do something, while some are are not behaving very, very well the way they should, despite seeing what is going on from our politicians. And we have said, if you cannot do anything, even just form a community vigilante. It is constitutional. It is your right. So just try and do something. Because as an IPOB, as a Biafran, you should know in this era, in this generation of our life, anywhere you are is your battlefield. No matter anything you can do, you can crawl, you can move, you can run, whichever one you can do, just do it. Defend your life, defend your people, defend your home. It is a very simple thing. Even if you cannot defend, try to get information and give out. It is very, very important. Because the burning, and those of our people saying, Olo, 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 is a stupid talk. It's your own house in the moon. Is Abia State, is it in the moon? So you don't know when they finish in Olu, they will march down to your own place. I don't know how people reason sometimes. This thing, I don't know. We have talked too much on this. I will have said it, our destiny is in our hand. And it is right time we rise up and face it. They are killing us. The politicians are killing us. Fulani is killing us. And the government is giving them money to buy more weapons to come to our land to kill us. You can hear Hausa man, a Fulani man that opened his mouth before and say they should give referendum. Saying eastern part of Nigeria, they ask those of them that are living to come back. So it is telling you that if they don't want to live in peace, we have to make them live in pieces. And it's our responsibility. Who is going to do it for us? Our people should understand, because once we orientate ourselves and understand this is our enemy, then we will know how to face them. Because the politicians are our enemy and the government is our enemy, and we must make sure we face them together. Anybody who is saying anything else apart from the directive from DOS is an enemy. We should take them like that.
Thank you very much, brother. Let's take other calls.
Thank you very much, Nwachineke. The thing is that our destination is Biafra, and we are not stopping. We are not giving up. We are not looking back.
Thank you.
We must get to our destination.
Thank you. Let's take the other call. Call on the other line. Can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi NWACHINEKE.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Chukwu bless you, brother.
And you too,
Mazi, thank you. I'm named Mazi Alamoka. I'm not going to but I'm the question. Mazi, I'm not going to thank you for your word. Your ọrụ na-arụ anyị. Enwere m ọtụtụ okwu kama m chọrọ egwu unu. Na m na-ekpere our Easter security na-ekpere every day. Even though self na-ekpekwere this or no government ekpere. Because m cheta oge our leader nọ, ọ na-ekpere ha ekpere. So ihe m chọrọ ịgwa gị my brother, aje m chọrọ ihe m jichi ịsa asụba anyị bụ ebe m nọ na ahụ na ebe m na-azụ ahịa. Ihe m chọrọ ịgwa onye ọwụna ahụ nke a na-eme ka eme ya ọsịsọ. Nee our brothers ka a na-agbụ na ha ọkụ na Imo steeti, na Enugu steeti, na Anambra steeti. Ihe m chọrọ ịgwa onye ọwụna n'uche nke ma ọ bụrụ bụ the whole unknown gọọmenti na n'onu m. Ihe ga-eme o agbụ na anyị ọkụ anyị mara ebe the governors ụlọ ha dị ọkachasị ndị polisi ebe ndụ ka ha mara ebe ụlọ ha dị ha gbuo na our brothers ọkụ ka eji ebe a gbakwu ụlọ nke ha ọkụ ka ha fụkwanụ na ihe ha na-eme ọdụrụ good no ọhịa m na-ekwu nke ma brother o like now ndị a na-ese na be anyị ese m ndị herdsmen and the rest and the ha bụ polisi ọ bụ na
Hello? Are you there?
Lucheke, open up the hammer. Yes, sir.
Continue.
Open up bank. Yes, open up bank. Na ihe na-eme na n'osiri ezi. Ọkọtara, amana ihe na-eme ziri ezi. Because anyị ama nọrọ ebe a like this, every day a na-egbu ndị be anyị, onye the politician nọrọ ebe a na-abịa Abuja ya relax. Ọ bido gbawo na ha ọkụ na ha mara yes na ihe ha ekureti na ha nwa kureti ono gọọmenti akwọtara ha mara ihe amara ya la dosiros so na ihe m na-ekwu oke bịa na obodo anyị nọ na obodo nduzi anyị nọ na Nasarawa steeti o wee nsịrị na WhatsApp this morning enwere ebe fuel ọ dị na kama ebe ndị gọọmenti nwetụtara atọrọ anya ya bụ ịgara ebe our brothers nọ na-egbu ya oke ihe na oke what ihe mere na imo na Enugu steeti yesterday ebe na-emete election ịmakwa na m na-ege redio ya sisi money onwe ebe kutere na nwere mere Enugu steeti ndị gosi gị na ndị amara ihe na-eme so ma bọọdụ enwe m ọtụtụ okwu ka amụnye m ala ndị ọzọ na-akpọ ka ha nwere ike aghọta ya dakwu ka m na-ekpe ekpere ewu ka anyị bịa tugeda ka anyị rapụ na-ekwu na-agba mgba ya mgbu na soshal midia ka anyị bịa tugeda ka anyị gbọọ mamịrị ka eme gịnị ka mamịrị ame gịnị ka ọ gbaa ụfụfụ mechukwu okike abịa ma bless you bụ nwa na-apụta everyday na-agwa ya okwu mechukwu okike ma bless you my brother thank you God bless you.
Thank you very much my dear brother. Let's take this call. Mazi Ugochukwu, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mazi Ugochukwu.
Hello?
Yeah, you are live on air.
Hi, Biafrans. My name is Mazi Ugochukwu. Mazi NWACHINEKE, good morning.
Dewo.
Okay, good morning to Biafrans, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, depending on where you are. Thank you for the program this morning. You know, one thing I want to say concerning what is happening in our country, in the zoo country, because it's not my country. One thing that is happening there, many people need to know that we are in a war right now. You see what is happening in Yara, unknown government fighting against the police. So many people need to know that we are in a war right now, and I'm sending this as a warning. If you are seeing people fighting gun, the other day children are there seeing people fighting gun. They can't run inside the house. Some people are stupid. When you see people fighting gun, you hearing the sound of gun, and you see them watching the people. If the gun comes to you and kill you, what do you say? These are the things that we are talking here. The people are not scared of gun again because war is already there. the unknown government against the so-called true police. So many people that are listening to me, if you hear this kind of gun, run inside, go to inside your house. Don't be standing there, be walking as if two children, two small children, watching the people shooting gun. They're not scared of gun. They're not even scared. Please, I want to send this as a warning. If you hear any gun or go inside for your own safety, because these people are fighting. The government people buy this unknown government to be fighting against us, to be fighting against the police. So we all should know this. And we are in the war right now. Let us know this. And as a warning again, concerning the phone sharing to people. Let me send this as a warning. People that they have received this phone, return this phone or spoil this phone, spoil it. Because you have threatened your own life. They will catch you, they will kill you. 2,000 phone. Do you imagine why the people go out and buy 2,000 phone for you? 2,000 phone for us to slaughter all our youth. Because those people that are sharing, they didn't share it to the old people. They didn't share it to the old men. They share it to the young people for them to slaughter them. So people must understand, you don't take this phone from them. If you have made that mistake to take the phone, they return it back or spoil it. Spoil that phone and buy new phone. 15,000 or 20,000 phone will not. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But don't show your life because of 20,000 phone. Don't show your life to the enemy because these people are enemy. Any information they can get it from you.
Brother. Let's take other call.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
Thank you. That's Mazi Gochuku from Liberia. Mazi Carlo, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Is my line clear now?
Yeah, continue.
Okay, sorry. Last time when I called, it's raining here. Maybe that is the reason my network was digital. Okay, my name remains Mazi Carlo Agu, and I want to use this opportunity to remind our Biafran people living in Malaysia, both IPOB family members and those who are not in the family, because all of us, we are seeing what is happening to us. We are facing the same challenges. We take it upon ourselves to come out and make sure that we restore our ancestral land, which is under occupation since 1970 till now. And that is the reason why they have taken all of us away. We are living in nearby. Why the Fulanis are having a field day. So come and participate and join the family and contribute so that we get our freedom and go home and we build our own city, whereby others will come to our land the way we have come to this place that we are residing. IPOB, we have our families all over Malaysia. We are in Puchong, we are in Kepong, we are in Damansara Damai, we are in Klang, we are in Penang, we are everywhere, Selayang, Serdang. Wherever you are in Malaysia, you have no reason not to contribute towards saving your own community. We are all affected. We are seeing what is happening. They are burning our houses. They have recruited those Fulani that were come inside our bushes. They are now members of the Ebubago. They are wearing Nigerian military uniform, killing our people, burning our communities. After burning this community today, tomorrow they go to another. Tomorrow it may be yours. Let us come together and fight this and get our freedom. The number to contact is, or you can contact your coordinator and they come for the meeting. Or if you don't have a coordinator, you call this number 011 3685 8454. The number is 011 3685 8454. Mazi NWACHINEKE, as I was listening to the video that you played on what the Abia State governor have agreed to do and the one that he has already done. And from this clip that you played, we did not know. Maybe this man was under gunpoint by making such decisions, paying those money. Is it his own private money or is it the same Abia State that all of us that we came from? I don't know. This is the question that we have to ask that man in Abia State Government House, because all these things are the warranties of our time. We are facing our own colonial time. Our fathers faced the Lugard, the warranties at that time. Now they have been rebranded as governors and political leaders. How did the governor conclude? Who killed those people? How did the governor conclude? And was there any concluded investigation on that issue? There is none. And he has already paid, and he has already promised, and he has already made plans to do other conditions. Can you imagine the audacity, the way this Fulani man is talking? When you hear him talking like this, you know that we are under a great siege. Look at what he is talking. Look at what he is saying. We have our own people that have been killed and massacred in the north, in the terrorist infested northern Nigeria. Our markets has been destroyed, properties taken away, our people killed. Who have paid us any compensation? Nobody. And today we are agitating to be free. It is still our own people that are against our own freedom. What are we gaining as Nigeria? That is nothing. And we continue to play with all these politicians. Mazi NWACHINEKE, the way I am feeling, I think we must have to fight our way out. There is no two ways about it. Look at the Ukrainian people. Look at what is happening there today now. The world, what is happening in the world, they play according to their interests. It doesn't concern them. So the problem we have is for us to face our own challenge. Our own challenge is to take our destiny into our hand. That our destiny has been changed by the Nigerian state. We have been suffering. We have been sojourning all over the world. And we thought that we are making progress by going abroad. No, they have depleted our race. Therefore, we must sit up. Wherever you are in Malaysia, call that number and join the family and contribute towards the protection of our community, towards the support of the Eastern Security Network. We thank our leader. He's a courageous man. The Almighty Chukwu that has sent him will never let him down. He will be free. I know that he is a strong man. He is prepared for this journey. And all of us, we must be prepared as our leader. We don't have to wait until we are told to do things. Many people don't contribute anymore. Many people don't pay their monthly dues. Many people don't go to their meetings. Why are we like this? We are seeing what is happening. We are seeing that we have no other hope except the freedom of Biafra. And we are lagging behind. And we are not supporting. Instead of us to come out and join this struggle and contribute whatever you have. Why will our people think that the only achievement that one have to have in life is to buy cars, buy big cars, and build a house and marry a wife? That's all. The world has outgone that level. The world is going nuclear. The people are going to Mars. People are trying to find other extraterrestrial people. And we are still here. We don't even have electricity. We cannot generate electricity for our people. Mazi NWACHINEKE, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you. OKC Pass is paying 2 million naira per one useless almajiri in that died in Abia State. Whereby what was it on that was June 2020. A medical doctor was lynched, was killed in Gusau in Zamfara State. A medical doctor was killed in Zamfara State on June 2020. No compensation till today. A medical doctor from Abia State was just killed for no reason. These are the things when we continue to tell you that our problem is these politicians, all of them. None of them will finish their term and stay in the state they rule. None. To tell you that thank you very much, my dear brother, and let's take this caller. Thank you very much. Caller on the other line, can you hear me? Caller, can you hear me? Prophet Okechukwu, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. NWACHINEKE on network. Can you hear me? Okay, yes, sir. Nwachukwu okike abịa ma jishike nwanne m nwoke jishike. Biafrans all over the world. May the peace of Chukwu okike abịa ma, the God that created heaven and earth, and every human race, may his peace be upon us, and we shall get to our land comfortably, no problem. All these things we are saying is what we must see. Because we have eyes, but we cannot see. We have ears, but we cannot hear. We are the best in every aspect of life. We Biafrans are the best because we are the children of the Almighty God. But look at what is happening to us. Why? Because we abandoned our God. Very, very unfortunate. And our leader Nnamdi Kanu came from heaven to rescue us. He has been adopted from Kenya. And the world powers are there saying it. Koro Koro. Mazi NWACHINEKE and his colleague was on air yesterday. And remember one thing. Mazi NWACHINEKE said, nobody even pretend that Nnamdi Kanu is their citizen. Why can't they bring our leader? No, they have the right to do it. But because their selfish interest is completely 100% due, for them to receive the unformidable, unavoidable wrath of the Most High, Chukwu okike abịa, that God that gave them that place to live, they cannot take our land. From Omawa, all province Biafra land. You are fulfilling your destiny. All these saboteurs, they are your enemy. I see them. Will you allow them to stop you? That don't change him or that. All right. Mark chapter 4. What? Then Jonathan, Peter, then the catch corner, all of you here, making sure that we get the knowledge and prepare for what is to come. May Chukwu okike abịa be with all of us. Then the Ezekiel chapter 28, from verse 1 to end. Then do you see verse 24, verse 25, and verse 26? No problem though. Then it is a complete 3/3. You see this land there. Both father, both governor, both Mezo Mawa, Makade, they make a show now. He make every investigation about that why Omawa when it is being leveled. 50 million I get up on a banging guy. Where the ever Pukala Shishi Maka Hagamana Reja with
Prophet, okay,
yes, how to connect to go. First Maccabees chapter 11 from verse 1 to end. And second dress chapter 7. NWACHINEKE go choir. Second dress chapter 7 from verse 1 to end. The Messianic kingdom and the final judgment. All the saboteurs get prepared. Are we fighting? Do you have gun? We don't have gun.
Prophet Okechukwu, your line is still reconnecting.
We must not Peter. What that? Nothing. There is nothing anybody can do about it. And we will get our land back if it is by violence. Then the chicken does him. Then the can also. And no living thing will exist here now. They don't know. Netanyahu release our leader with immediate effect. All the lawyers came. You refuse to embrace them. You are failing the law. You went to Kenya and adopt our leader. You failed the law of the world. Pretend, shame to you. Pretend. On and off for like where Aramian. Okay, Zibazo. We can go that team. And then dog of one back. Have plus to call them out on Anyamu. As all more, have plus to call them Purano. Interimity, Mapodana, Mamma no to go cabin my solution. Go on a radio. Chitata, one for, Leru 8, only got up that Madam Baka, all of you religious leaders send Biafra. Do you not suffer your children? ọwa nwe baya n'isi aga ere ọwa nwe gba keke ọwa nwe gba ọkada chukwu eke ebe meze gaba ga sim ji ozi a kolu na tada kete deba no ga onna gba yo ko autopilot chukwu eke ebe no tebe no ona pragi obro gbe diga bola tutu ba de wezo mo ọwa na ndị emechi obi emechi na ma ya mechi n'ụlọ ma ndị achọrọ imechi n'ime ala ga niile ha niile anụ ma ọwa n'ikwe ha o na-eke n'obi n'afọ na mkpo ya dede oke fa ire da ya ndị ekwute mgbe ụnyaahụ ọya Biafrans.
Thank you. Mazi Akazu, can you hear me? Call on the signal.
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi. I hope I'm coming out.
Yeah.
NWACHINEKE, may Chukwu Kabiama bless you. Take care of all your needs and everything that you've been asking for. My prayer also go to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwu Kabiama, guide him, protect him from every evil and destroy his enemy before they come close to him. Any one of them who want to do anything poisonous, may they unknowingly use the same hand and put in their mouth. This is my prayer, and so shall it be in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. Ise. NWACHINEKE, fellow Biafrans, my name is Mazi Akazu. I'm calling from Austria, and by the special grace of Eze Chukwu Kabiama, I am the IPOB Austria National PRO. Mazi, do you know sometimes when our people are done complaining, no radio, no this, no that, I begin to wonder. I know sometimes how they feel, but you see this our brother Mazi, his name. If our people can be able to listening to radio the way this our brother used to be on radio, I'm telling you, 70 to 80% of our people will be currently in whatever that is happening in our land, because this man always, he's very, very formidable when it comes to Radio Biafra. I don't think he do another thing. He listens every blessed day, and I'm encouraging our people. Don't use your data. And you don't tell me that this man is always listening through FM or through the radio. Sometimes when the problem is, he uses his data on telephone to make sure he listens. And our people should doing the same. If the radio is not talking, manage to use your handy, load IPOB community radio. You can listen to that. You can get every information. The same data you are using to go to Facebook to go and listen to people, use it to listen. IPOB community radio is more even cheaper than any other app you have to go and listen to. Our people, please. Because when you don't listen to Radio Biafra, this is the reason why most of you are confused. We are begging you. Because it's only in this Bahamas platform we know what is happening in our land. We can be able to hear exactly the truth. Something will happen in that zoological country called Nigeria. Just look at the tape of this military and Bubago and the so-called police when we captured by the CCTV. Do you know that the media of that zoo cannot be able to bring that thing into the highlight? People we know. If not on this Radio Biafra and what we are posting in the social media, they can't show it. How these people are going house to house, giving people burning houses. But if it is well unknown gunmen with police exchanging gun, maybe one police fall down, you will see them, they will run come out, begin to shout, a policeman is dead by unknown gunmen. These people, this Nigerian media is evil. This is why I'm asking anybody who said that you love Nigeria, may the life of your generation and your own life be like Nigeria. Because if that Nigeria is...
Thank you, Mazi Akazu. Thank you.
But I'm wrapping up, Mazi, please. I'm wrapping up. If that Nigeria is good, I don't know why...
Thank you. Many people are on the line.
Thank you, NWACHINEKE. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you. Thank you.
And you too. Mazi Kenneth, can you hear me?
Yes, NWACHINEKE, I can hear you loud and clear.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to Biafrans all over the world. I greet every one of us, those that are working as seriously for the restoration of Biafra. May Eke Kerewa Chukwu Okike Abiama bless every one of us. Mazi, thank you so much for your work you are doing. We pray that God will continue to guide our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My name is Mazi Kenneth, and the people come. I'm coming from Obudu, Cross River State, the land of Biafra, Asogoja to be precise. I listened to the program and the video you play concerning about the Ariwa, the Fulani something. Let our people should be wise. Let our people should be wise. When we are talking about Biafra, we are talking about our own nation. I wonder how our people, they are still living in fears. They are still living in darkness. When we are talking about the restoration of Biafra, some people will still come on air and say, this is our Nigeria. Nigeria is those people that they are benefiting from Nigeria, they are the Fulanis. They are the Hausa people. Even the Hausa people, they are not even there much again. We are talking about our own country, Biafra. Biafra exists before Nigeria, where our forefathers were before Nigeria was created. I remember the broadcast when we always make in a program in a radio station every Sunday. There's a platform we always present. We always drop the message there. And one of our brother from Obudu on Cross River State, he made a statement in that particular group. He said we should stop to publish anything, while Biafra or anything, we should stop to publish it there. Then, and I understand that he's benefiting from the Nigerian pocket because he's a uniform man, he's a policeman. That is why our people, they are dying in selfishness and stupidness. When we are talking about the minority people, they are dying in hunger, in poverty. But you, only one person, you are benefiting from the government of Nigeria. You think other people, they are the same like you. To see where our problem lies. We started from our home. But when we started to give this message out, the message began to touch people, begin to make people to know the truth. And now he's coming to say, we should not begin to publish any kind of things like that. We should hold on this and that. This coming Sunday, when we finish the program, I will still present that broadcast there. Let me see what he will do, because this is the kind of people we want to. With time, we have to clear them away from Biafra land. We have to clear them away from our communities. Look what is happening in Imo State, in Abia State. The government in Abia State will come up and say, you give money to these useless people, these blood demons, these suckers, these evil people. And your own people, they are dying in silence, dying in poverty, dying in hunger. You will take the money that is supposed to feed your own people and give it to Fulani people. How many people that, our people that they are in the north, how many people that they have, the government is giving them, guide them to give them police, give them security? No any of them. But in Biafra land, our useless people, they will go and give them anywhere the Fulani they are residing, anywhere the Hausa they are staying. Government will, our useless people, they call them, the government in Biafra, they will go and give them security to begin to guide them. Which kind of selfishness is that? Our people, I don't know what they eat that is making them living in this kind of life, where our innocent people are dying. The common houses that they try to build on their own pocket, not even government support them in anything. Government will still come and send people to come and destroy their homes, so that they will chase them away and the Fulani will come and take over their land and live. You see Biafra land. Biafra land will swallow everybody, whether Fulani, whether the indigenous of Biafran, committing this crime for our people. That land, the innocent blood that have been sharing in 1960, 1970, that innocent blood, it will surely make sure that that blood continue to wipe away them one by one in Biafra land. They think that Biafra land is is a Fulani land. They think that is the northern part. But what I want to tell our people in the northern part of that Nigeria, when they say come home, you don't want to come. When the day happen, when it happen, you guys will smell. You will use your hand. You will use your nose to smell your anus. When you will find yourself, when the day is coming, when you will find yourself, you cannot run, you cannot escape it. Better make a U-turn, come back to your home. Bring your business back to your home. Bring your everything back to your home. Our people are dying. Our people are suffering.
Exactly.
They buy phone now and give to the young people.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Let's take other calls.
Thank you so much, Mazi. God bless you.
Thank you. And you too, my dear brother. Scavenger, can you hear me?
I can hear you, my brother NWACHINEKE.
You're welcome. Scavenger.
Okay, yeah. Okay, NWACHINEKE, you Biafrans and IPOB members, are you speaking to your brother who's saying we know the scavenger? I'm calling from Africa Sud. Africa Sud is South Africa. Mazi NWACHINEKE, I greet my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience. NWACHINEKE, you can see the, one of our brother, Chukwu Emmanuel, when he called here, he said, Chibota Anoka. What we are hearing in Biafra land is Chibota Anoka. Mazi NWACHINEKE, these prison warders put in our land. That is these people Biafrans Igbo land Mazi NWACHINEKE, you can see the difference is clear. The difference is clear. You don't need to be told that you are not first grade in Nigeria. You don't need to be told that you are second-hand citizen when you said you are a Nigerian. The difference is clear that if they kill you as an Igbo man or a Biafran, you get 500,000. And this 500,000 you get is that somebody carried his cow, come to your land, and wanted to take away your land, and you react. Now he kill you. Then they will give your family 500,000 naira. But the person who from Putajenon, from Sokoto, carry his cattle, come to your land, destroy everything in their land, ecological system, farming system, everything, rape your mother, rape your father, your relation, everything, then you will give him 2 million because he died. But you as a doctor, you as a lawyer, you as an engineer, you as a motor spare part, that one of your engine will cost even that 500,000. They will not going to give you anything, and they will destroy you, kill you, and you cry and come back to Biafra land. Can you see? Don't you know now that is there no that what professor again did the Biafrans need or Igbo man need to come and tell him that you don't belong, you not belong there? What else do you want to know that these prison warders, when I call them prison warders, people think that I'm just exaggerating or I'm using sweeping generalization language. No, it's what I see. Because if this person is a governor, how is he setting a president just within under 1 month, not even up to 1 month? You just dish out money, and this money belongs to the Abia state. The citizens are wandering. The citizens are destroyed. But now, under 1 week, this man can be able to dish out 2 million to give to Anamajiri. And now, you give even 150,000 to each cow. How did you know even which cow, whether the one that is dead? How did you know? So even if it's a baby cow, he paid 150,000. Baby cow and even the adult one, all the same price. This is how they are siphoning our money, going. Biafrans and Abia State residents. The only way to stop this so that their money will not be going out is not for them to come back again, because your governor have already set a precedent for them. He have already sealed it, that they can come with even a dead cow, they can come with even a baby cow, and in life problem, because they are always the one bringing the problem. These are vandals. These people are vandals. These people are terrorists. They will always come, even if they come with the sheep, they will count it as a cow. And your mumush governor, your mumush, you call your governor. To me, I call them prison warders, because they are not worthy to be a governor. There is no This is why they want that place to remain in that quagmire as a place. You didn't hear anything debating in parliament. You didn't hear of anything. This man just dish out money. This money is from where? From other state funds. That means, but at the end of it, tomorrow you tell me you're voting for somebody. Tomorrow you tell me there is a governor. Tomorrow you tell me there is a democracy. This is not done anywhere in the world. Abia said, don't allow these people. If you want to stop this, if you want this man not to siphon in their money, don't allow these people to come back, because now he have made a plan for them. They will be coming back. They will be coming back because they know they are getting money. A Dangrugu getting 2 million. What do you mean? They can send all the Dangrugu in Sokoto to come and take 2 million. Dangrugu taking 2 million. Hey, Biafrans, wake up, wake up.
Thank you,
when
brother.
we talk now, we say, yeah, please. Thank you for taking my call, NWACHINEKE.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Let's take this caller. Thank you for holding. Ejike, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. NWACHINEKE, I can hear you, sir.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon over here. May God protect our leader, our DOX, our radio presenters, and all the national coordinator and yes, NWACHINEKE, you have said it all. Our politicians are the one killing us, not even Fulani. To shoot one Fulani, we are wasting the bullets. The bullets supposed to be hitting our politicians wherever they are and their children. Last time I said it open clear that once they burn one of our house, we burn the house of the politicians. Once they do us, we do them back. That is the only way we will stop them, because these people came and used Christianity to tell us that when they slap us here, we turn the other cheek for them to slap us. And which is not that way. Which is not that way. And that is what they came to tell us, to suppress our people down. To suppress our people down, that our people would be gullible. They will not know. They will not be brave to do what they're supposed to do, to live and to worship their God. They bring Christianity of 18 to take suppress our people. Instead of to tell you, when somebody do you, you do to do anything. The Muslim all over the world, they are afraid of them because of what? When you do them, they will do back. When you do them, they will do back. That's why every people are afraid of them. And when they want to talk to them, they will talk to them politely. Look at Ilya Shaibu are still there. 4 years now, Ilya Shaibu are still there. They want to tell me that if it's a Muslim girl, they will allow her to be there. She went there as a virgin, but today she have given birth to 2 child and is still in the Boko Haram dungeon till today. This our politician, Isaiah chapter 19 verse 2 will be their portion. Must be their portion. We will not allow them. If we allow them, they will destroy us. Look at our beers. They destroy, Ishba police destroy all our beers. Nobody pay. They kill Gideon Wakaluka. The case even not brought to court for one day or police station to do investigation who killed Gideon Wakaluka till today. Nobody talk about Gideon Wakaluka.
A medical doctor was killed in Gusau, Zamfara State Capital. Zamfara State Capital on June 2020. I still have the news. From Abia State. From Abia State.
Yes, the Samaritan too.
1 cent have not been given to them, either from Zamfara or from his own state. But an idiot from Niger, from Mali, that has no identity, a Fulani man who is a wanderer, perambulating, moving about, maybe something bullet touch him, is dying in Abia State. That is the person, the toad in Abia State government house is given 2 million naira, whereby his own citizen that study, maybe it's their grandmother could go to bush, gather firewood, bring firewood, sell it to pay the school fee of that young man. Finally, he came out as a medical doctor, serving the idiots in the north, serving them because he's working in their hospital. That man was killed in Zamfara State. This is the medical doctor. I'm not talking about all the Igbo people have been killed. Nobody talked about it. Nobody called emergency meeting, nothing. These are the things.
It's very bad.
These people are our problem. Auto kezi personal now. Give baraya batoya. Mo wundi opran ya mo wadanya wa mo nwuye ya. I na ha meku ezo ono These people, the idiot, after his tenure now, will not live in Aba. He will not live in Umahia. He has made his arrangement to Australia with his family. It's just like you cook food. Are you stupid to eat that food? These are the things we see every day. Every day, and we are complaining. I don't buy the philosophy. I'm no more with the philosophy of accusing white people, a colonial master, this, that. They are using the element of stupidity in me, in us, to achieve their aim. Until I dismantle myself, remove that element, refix it with good one, so that when they come, when they throw that their idea, it will not work again. That is the only time I will stand. Apart from that, it's just, we just keep on rigmaroling, and rigmaroling. These criminals in our midst now, if you now about to have one after the other, begin to burn their houses as they're making life miserable for poor people. Just go to Olu now. If people's houses are being raised, these are poor people. Poor people that Fulani cows has been destroying their farm for years. The governor have never compensated them for 1 minute. They have never given them 10 naira as a aid. Nothing like that. All we are good is just to please our slave masters. Enough is enough to all these things. We need to rise up. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Let me take another call. Let me take this call. Owako, can you hear me? You drop your call when I pick it. You see what it takes you.
Sorry,
you see what it takes you now before you could come back.
Yeah.
You see what it takes you when I hold your call. Hold it. After all, you are not calling from the zoo. You are not using data. Even if you are using it, it's cheaper than that of the zoo. You have the mic.
Yeah, good morning, Biafrans. Good afternoon, good night. Time zone. Once again, my name is Bernard Owakwe, all the way from Mozambique. My brother, I want to thank you for the good work you are doing, and also our other radio presenters. You guys are doing an excellent job. And I also want to pray that Elohim will continue to protect our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even in the enemy's dungeon. Our God sees everywhere, and his power works in everywhere. So the power of the Lord will continue to protect him. Mazi, let me come up with the first analysis that you made, that you read, this analysis. The 2 billion naira that the imposter, they said is Buhari, has allocated to buy cows. You see, this is our money. This is our money. Now, trying to rationalize it to what the fool in other state is doing. Just imagine what happened in other state. He promised to give the families of the deceased 2 million naira. And the 56 cows that was killed, he promised to give them, to pay them 150,000 naira each times 56. And the number of goats that died, he promised all to pay. That even the man who was, I don't know, should I call him the Ohanes of the Arewa? You imagine the man saying that they are following it to make sure that everything they had agreed would be implemented. This is a sign to show you that these people, they have upper hands on us. And our people still, in all this, we cannot reason. Our people cannot wake up to the reality, to know that the so-called leaders we have in the eastern side, these people, they are our number one enemy. They are our number one enemy. They never loved you, they never liked you, and they will never like you. It doesn't matter what they use you to achieve tomorrow. So our people, from what you said, I so much buy that idea. It is high time we must rise. It is high time. If you don't want to dance to the tune of IPOB, they will kill you. If you also decide to join them today, tomorrow, they will still kill you. They will use you to get what they want, and again, they will kill you. Look at the rumors going on the air that Jonathan wants to join the APC. This is to show you that these people, they are not just, you don't just confide in them. These people are not people to do it. You know, they are not good people. They are not there for our interest. Biafrans in the Biafra land, please bear it in your mind that these people, they are not there for our own interest. The Okebeke of Imo State, Nobody should expect anything good from him because he's not there at the people's mandate. He is not there at the people's mandate. We all know how he came to power, and he can never do anything to please any of us. He can never do anything to please the Imolites. He can never do anything to please the Biafrans. So we should not expect anything good from him. All I'm trying to say, Biafrans, wherever you are, it is time we all come together to this sense that these people, they are not with you. These people, they cannot do us good. Biafrans all over the world, wherever you are, support all that we are hearing from our radio. Let us walk by it. Most of us that say, we are confused, we are this, we are that, they don't listen to this radio. If you pay attention to our radio, you will hear the truth. This is where we say it black and white. There is nothing to hide. My comrade, may Elohim continue to bless your effort. May Elohim continue to bless the efforts of all our radio presenters, all our media warriors, everybody who is doing anything he or she can to see that Biafra is restored. May Elohim continue to protect and to guide us. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. That's Mazi NWACHINEKE from Mozambique. Thank you very much. We must continue. Okay, Zipazu, he gave 2 million. He promised 2 million for one Alamajiri that has no identity, that is not even indigenous to the Zoological Republic. These are Fulani. There is no any real, it's very rare. Listen, ask, if you think I'm lying, ask your own people. We live in the north for a very long time. Ask your people, for the people who are living in the north. Now, the real Hausa people or the Fulani that have been established there, it's very rare for them to travel to leave that their state. If they are going to travel, they will only like to go like Kanu or Kaduna or Abuja, or those kind of areas. They don't go outside that their area where it's not their own people. So these people you see mostly in the east and west, these are also part of this Al-Shabaab. These are just, they are not zoologians for one day. They just came in and they will push them there to go and soften the land for them. Then their useless dead body is what Okezi Pazu is giving 2 million. Because what's his name? This drunkard in Anambra, what's his name? What's the governor name? Obiano, because Obiano gave a promise of Obiano promised 500,000. Obiano promised 500,000. Nothing happened. That is why this one will wake up and give 2 million. Already he has given 4.8 million for the 56 cow at 150,000. Then plus that goat he had been given. And you see where the young man who is analyzing the thing is talking, they will monitor it to see that the 2 million will come. For one useless idiot. The same state, a medical doctor, 2020 June. Go and check the news, is there. Think in Daily Post or thereabout. A medical doctor was lynched. What is the sin of the man? I don't know. They just killed him. Nobody's talking about it. I am telling us, our problem is these people that occupy the spaces. We need to kill them. Any politician then went to the boy, the politician, this sometimes you calculate this in Arana, your own money in your own state. Now we can't even sleep in our own land. We can't close our eyes. Kenyan according here, mad on our own 2 times. Call on the line, your name and where you are calling from.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
NWACHINEKE, good morning. I greet all Biafrans worldwide because this morning is too hot. Concerning the analysis, it's too painful that we hear our medical doctor being killed in the north after passing all the whole Ekunkuma, Epiake, or firewood, mother moving from hustling from one place to all this fucking business. Then after everything on set and done, you train your son or your daughter. Then all these vandals will kill him. It's too painful. The last caller just said that the Jonathan inter-Muslim. What of Ihedio that the people he voted in the same Imo state? Now he have joined. Last time he was sick where he was praying with the Muslims and they converted already. Whom are we going to talk about? For me, if you ask him in my own mind, I will say, let us follow the footsteps of Dr. Ayoba that said last time, any man or woman that is not doing anything for our own favor, we need to remove those people and replace the person who can speak for our own benefit, for our own demands, and not to bring all those the playboy of the Janjaweed in our midst, trying to kill us inside and causing all the whole havoc. You see, the DSS, they will go and kill somebody. After killing, destroying everything, the same government of the DSS, they will come and pay damages. And they lay allegation to us that we are the ones that are killing them. You see the strategy. The Nigerian government using themselves and kill the Northerners, and they will say that they are Biafran. And the same government are paying the Northerners and using our resources and paying for Northerners. And this is too much for me. If somebody asks me, I will say, what you saying? Let us apply it. Kill all those animals, cockroaches in our meat. Then we can know how many we have. That's the only thing I can say. All hail Biafra. God bless you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother. And we must continue. Let's take this call. Emmy Chris, can you hear me? Emmy Chris, can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. I can hear you. I can hear you watching it.
You are welcome. Sometimes you don't have
Thank
patience.
you.
When they keep you, you won't hold the line.
Sorry?
I say now I'm more patient. Because they call again key hold because when you leave it, I won't get you. Maybe sometimes you drop it. Just continue.
Okay. Watching it. Good morning from here. Yeah. I thank you very much. My name is Emmy Chris. I'm calling from Italy. You just raised a very pertinent idea this morning, which is very, very important. And as an anachoguma, anahakifrogo, anachema, I want to take glory. I want to say log and then again. I want to take any glory more the talk because after you fight, you must lose one thing. Either you get wounded or your shirt will be tear. Anything, you must get lost. So I want to during the time I know it's one man or say now I want to maybe was semi a poor man come on your donation. We have lost everything. They want fear. With these politicians, they're afraid of losing their position, they're afraid of everything. I know why anyone in Kaiji. Now with the politician, now with the now let's scatter everything. Let us start afresh. My point is that Anahacho Ogumma, you could this morning, what you just said this morning is the key. Who puts on the man or who puts on the man is from a mama. He has the relatives, he has brothers and sisters, beside his house, there are people living around him there. That their brother, his relatives. They have access to him, to talk to him. All these politicians, House of Rep, House of Assemblies in Imo State, they have brothers and sisters. Any day they bomb people's house, they go to the house and bomb their brother's house. And that is a retaliation. If we don't retaliate and waiting for these people, my brother, right from 1950 something. Remember 1945, they kill people, Igbos in the north. No governor come up, no governor answered, nobody queried why. Recently, 2000, 2003, 2004, they kill our people. In 1999, 1998, they kill our people in the Jos and the other place. No governor asked question, why are you killing people there? And they know that this thing, as the result of this killing, is what caused the second Biafra civil war. Because of their killings in the north, killing the Igbo people in the north. You know how many times they have been killing people? Operation Wet here in the Lagos, all over Nigeria, they kill almost 70,000 Igbos. My dear brother, this thing, if we continue looking them, any politicians in Biafra land must go down. If we don't take this part, my brother, they will kill us one by one. They will kill all of us because without them inviting, you see, the problem that they are recruiting more people they are recruiting more people. That since my observation I made here in Europe here, the white people, those that came earlier in our place, can understand that the old people in Africa are more obedient to them. They concur with the ideology of white man as a second god. But recently, the generation of this period now doesn't even value this. They believe in equity, equality. Now, why do the old men in Africa believe that the white man is superior than any other thing? So now, that is why the white people wanted the old people to be ruling Africa now. That is what they want. So for this reason, they wanted the old people to be in charge of every sector in Africa. So my dear brother, now this recent generation doesn't value this thing and they want to come up. So if we allow these people, Kahaku new generation to die by the idea of that their mentality, we are gone forever. It is better we stop them earlier before they recruit people. That's why you see some people, young man will be dancing around the politician he knows that is evil because he wants to obtain a position in the politics. He promised him to make him House of Assembly deputy speaker. He promised him to give him a commissioner of works in Imo State or Anambra State or whatever. They are trying to generate new people to take their position, and we can never allow that to happen. If we allow that to happen, forget the history of black people. We are gone forever. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. That's Emmy Chris from Italy. Let's take this call. Mazi NWACHINEKE, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Good morning. Yeah. My name is Mazi NWACHINEKE from all province of Biafra land, the southern United Kingdom. Mazi, thank you for your effort. You're really trying to make sure that the is ready. And also thank and appreciate our able viewers members that came here today. It was very, very much yesterday. And I managed to try to get it, but nowhere. All the people we are moving forward. My relatives still go to the HAUSA and DS, and I will need to pass Nnamdi Kanu, whom the enemy didn't. I always be in your own side. I have the heart that with God all things are possible. The Lord will deliver him up. I am heartbroken. I woke up this morning. I heard when we are analyzing what is happening in Abia State. It is very, very disheartening that our people, these people who have come out and say, I want to lead you, I want to lead you. And people give them their mandate. All of a sudden, they went to the enemy camp and start to romance with them. What on earth will we hear this type of thing? I want to ask you, have been compensated? How many people have been compensated in Abia State? Let me talk about Abia State that have been killed, that have been moved. How many people have been killed in Abba? Oh, it is happening. Nne m na-ekwu na mmadụ na-awa egbelegbe na-ada na mkpọrọ na mba ofeke na-agbara ọha elu. How can these people be demented? He will say he's a doctor. I don't know many people. Where these people where they went to school? Is it where did they attend to school that they are asking doctor? They are asking this one and that one. These people are demented. I don't want to take much of your time, but what I want to say now, I am giving the Fulani, those marauders, those invaders, those vandals that came from the Futajeman mountain to come and take over your land. Just like what you said now, every average Hausa man doesn't travel out, doesn't go far. They have their own inheritance. Hausa is not our problem. It's these marauders who have no place to stay. But my assurance to them, my assurance to these people that are coming back is that they will die again. They will go in they will die again. That will kill them before we kill them in number. Let them continue to come. There's no way they will take up our land.
Hello, Mazi.
Oh,
God of mercy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let me round up. There's no way they will take our land. We must stand to defend our land. Just like what they said as well. I am saying why I don't want to say that. When you talk about, they say you should come home and fight. They will start to deal with these people who say they are politicians. We have to deal with these people. We don't know that. We know the houses. I was crying last night one day when I was oh my God, it's very, very disheartening. What is really happening? Now, who is us? What is happening? Man, let us continue to negate our people. Let us not allow people to destroy our nation because this is the main destruction. Or destruction is achieved. And with God, all things are possible. This is the era of liberation. The era of liberation. We will never allow this very opportunity to go out of us. And we shall achieve
Thank you.
which the Lord have promised. This is the appointed time for Biafra to be restored. No matter what is doing, whatever the whole thing or whatever they are doing, not look at everything they are doing just to distract our people, to make sure that they demoralize our people. And I want to tell the people not to stand their ground. They will need to number one maybe.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Your line is not clear. Thank you. You have made your point. Paul Onyemere, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning. Thank you for your analysis this morning. Mazi, I don't have much to say because I'm busy doing something. What I have to say this morning is thank you for the analysis and this morning under the leadership of Mazi Mamadi and our zonal coordinator Madabuchi. Today is our zonal meeting in Promogabon. So I'm calling all the whole IPOB here. The zonal, those who know that they are a registered member in IPOB Gabon, Promo Gabon, I mean to say. So today is our meeting, so they must be there. Everybody must be there and make sure that when you are coming, you know what to do. You do the needful, so that our Eastern Security Network will continue booming and defending our land. And I want to tell all Biafrans that Biafra we are talking about, Biafra is here. Forget those shenanigans. Forget those saboteurs within our midst. Within our midst, they are bringing propaganda all over to destroy what the Boko has planned for us, and they cannot afford to do that. That's part of what the job that we are doing. Because I want to tell our people that we are formidable. The Janja we are trying to keep our land, but it cannot happen. Because this generation must defend our land. And they must release our leader, Mazi NWACHINEKE too. That they must do that because they don't have any case with our leader. So, Mazi, thank you for the opportunity you give to me. I'll have to say this morning that protect all IPOB members, the hardcore all over the world. Thank you. Remain blessed and God bless you and your family.
Thank you very much. That's Mazi Paul Onyemere. That's Mazi Paul Onyemere. Thank you very much. Yeah, the name of the medical doctor that was killed by bandits in his residence and was burned is Enoch Okpara, a medical doctor who was working as a gynecologist, I think, in their federal government hospital in Kuso. I'm just bringing just one important person, not just everybody. Igbo people that have been slaughtered in the north is uncountable. But you see how this idiot just wake up sharp. Already 8.4 million for the 56 cow at the rate of 150,000 is paid with the 20,000 for the goats. Then the Metiala is pressurizing for the 2 million per each head. and all those things to be given to them. The same thing Okebeke did either last year, last 2 years, in Mbisa. He paid 8 million to them, and nobody from Mbisa was compensated. All this rubbish. Now his people's house have been burned. Nothing. What he will do is to bring some useless idiot, call themselves celebrity, bring them together to be giving you phone that will destroy you, and all those rubbish. I don't buy those ideas. We need to start from them. Their houses need to go down. Their family need to go down. Very, very important. Call on the line. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi. Good morning.
You're welcome. It's your
My name is Mazi NWACHINEKE. Mazi, the truth I want to say is that because yesterday I had someone ask a question that what is the penalty of anybody that is in autopilot and they come to our meeting? You know, my own is that anybody that is in autopilot and we find you in our meeting, death sentence, death. If we because he's a saboteur. The reason why we are into this mess today is because we space saboteurs. Had it been that anybody that we saw as a saboteur, death immediately. You understand? All this baby with the bottle, Elohim. Therefore, in fact, they'll be nothing like them, or even this idiot parading himself in Finland. Anybody, if you catch you and you are loyal to autopilot and he come to our meeting or even in ESN, death immediately. That is my own margin. Secondly, I hear some people saying that that those people listening to that those people that come to our radio and complain that their radio is not working. Mazi, you know there is hunger in the land, and this radio is like a blood in our mothers, you know, body or life. So they love the radio even more than food. So we should do anything within our reach to see that the radio is working. Forget about 0.1% that go to Facebook to listen to this idiot. Nobody care about them. Everybody have seen that they are saboteur. You know. So we should do everything within our reach to see that the radio is working. Please, our mothers need it. That is my conclusion this morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much. They are working. The thing is that sometimes maybe statements are not well balanced or being quoted out of context. The radio will be there. There are people who will still listen to the radio. When we are talking of people not downloading the app and whatever, there are some particular level that are very good in that. You see them, they will spend their money in Chelsea, in Bet Niger, and all those things. You won't even to carry asa and all those rubbish. But you won't see them to invest it into something that will help their future tomorrow. It's just Akoratan Riechi. These are the kind of people who will try to fix that message too. But there are people who need the radio, and the radio will be there. The radio will be there. Even if a Facebook is free or whatever, radio should be talking. It's just that the challenges, just as it been explained yesterday night, just as the challenges that are involved. Even when you send somebody to go and mount that thing, he won't just go straight and do it. Okay, line left and right, because the problem is complicated. All those kind of rubbish. With all the whole things that the Fulanis has done, people still have hope in Nigeria, in government, to the extent that government will call you to come and do this thing against your people. You still have the strength to do it. You still have the mind to do it. These are the kind of people we are putting this message to repent. To repent. If not, it's just to balance what I'm trying to say is just to balance that statement, to put that statement in balance. If your radio station is not working, you need to call to report. It's okay, but we will continue to say what we are saying because there are people who will spend their last card in bottle. They are always strong on bottle and all those things, but they will not use it even to download the app. As the radio is talking, gather the people within the area he is to listen through his own device. Even if the radio, there are people who won't do that, but they have the access, they have the strength, they have the financial capability to do that. These are the kind of people we are speaking to because our stupidity is too much. And it's that stupidity they are using against us. It's not the system. I sat down, study what I'm telling you, research it. Research it. If I notice that you are a hot-tempered person and I want to use you, what I'm trying to do is to make the advantage of that your hot temper. I will only take you to a place that I could not penetrate. The people will provoke you immediately and you start hollering. I am using the element in you to succeed. On the process, they can wound you. But if you now realize that each time you are being sent on that errand, you get angry and these people are gaining, it is for you to do what? To call yourself back. When they come and ask you to go that place and stand for us, you know that immediately you go, they will provoke you, they will mock you, start fighting. And you are doing it to the advantage of these people that are sending you. It's your duty to treat yourself very well, to fix yourself. It's either you stop it or you control yourself or you swear that anybody will tell me that will make me to be angry, but I'll go this job. These are the areas of fixing the stupidity in us, that stupid element in us that anybody is using. Politicians are using it. White people used it years back. They're still using it today. Emmanuel Okonkwo, can you hear me? Emmanuel Okonkwo, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You are welcome, brother.
I can hear you, Chineke. Good morning, Biafra. The total man of Chineke. My fellow Biafrans, this morning I come on your way. I don't know why I stopped going to church. Me particularly, I stopped going to church because you see the problem that we are facing today as a Biafran, mostly in Biafra land. How I wish they can understand that the church is not helping. That church have destroyed our mind. The white people are going to church, but they do not believe in carrying the church on their head the same way we carry the church in our head in Biafra land as a Biafrans all over the world. In South Africa here, the people here, they are going to church. But in terms of their rights, all of them will come together, both the people in government, both the people, the businessmen, they will come together and ask their government their own rights. And their government are giving to them. Even the pastor will come also, even all the fundis, they call it fundis, will come to join together because it is their right. Church are not building road, church are not building school, church are not giving electricity, church are not giving hospital. How can, as in Biafra land, church have brainwashed our people? Even up to today, they still believe in their pastor. They still believe in their pastor. If they can wake up, though it's only two people that is in a problem in our land, Hope Ozademba and the Ekwensu Umai of Ebonyi State. This is the two people. How can Ebonyi people rise up? If he want to destroy everybody, let everybody rise up. Let us put fire everywhere. So if everywhere is burning in Ebonyi State, now he will know that there's no place for him again. The same thing goes to Imo State. If the Imo State people will rise up and burn everywhere, so that when most of them rise, you see everywhere is burning, even the Ikonso house there. But I don't know why, if you talk to them, all their belief is their pastor, what their pastor says. But the Bible says, because their pastor are not reading it again to them, the Bible says it will be a shame, or it said that it woe unto them that will make the Christ to die at the second time. Now, God has sent the Christ for us. Now, they want these people to kill Mazi NWACHINEKE because they know it's Mazi NWACHINEKE. But you go to church, but your eyes never open to know that God has sent Christ 2 times to save the black people. Their pastors are not preaching all these things to them so that they will wake up. You believe in God, you believe in Jesus Christ, but when God will send the helper, you wouldn't know. So why are you going to church? So what I'm saying, wherever you are in Imo State, in Ebonyi State, we need to rise up. If they want fire, we give them fire. Even the house of the politicians, you can see what happened in Ebonyi State last time, Ivo local government. The way the Ivo local government people rise up and burn the house of Ivo local government chairman because he ordered the police and the Bubagu to shoot the people who come to complain to him that the Bubagu is killing our people. What the chairman local government said to command the police and the Bubagu to shoot people in a Ivo local government. And the Ivo local government people go back and come back again and go to the house of the chairman and burn down his house. This is what all the politicians in Biafra are supposed to be receiving by now, so that they will chase all of them out of the community. But they are paralyzed because their pastor said to them. So if they don't want to rise up, I'm encouraging our ESN to defending our land. But any community who don't want to rise up to burn down the houses of the politicians, let them suffer. And if the Bubago and the police and the army and the navy and everything come to that community, let them kill all of them. Because this evil generation, this time, they are wasted products. They are wasted products. All their mind is to go and make money. If you make that money, where are you going to eat it? A Bubago is there to kill you. The government is there to kill you. Fulani is there to kill you. Your father is there to kill you. Your politician is there to kill you. So why can't you rise up at once? If they want to death, let us all of them die at once. So this is where I stand. If the community where the politicians coming from, they will not rise up and burn the house of the politician in their community. If Hopus or Demba send the Bubago and the police and the army, everything to that community to kill them, let ESL allow them so that they will die. So I hold my peace here. May God bless Biafra, bless IPOB, bless ESN. Let them continue their good job. So let me allow other people to talk.
Thank you very
Goodbye,
much, Emmanuel Okonkwo. Thank you. Let's take this call. Ifeanyi Chukwuebom, can you hear me?
Yes, NWACHINEKE, I can hear you loud and clear. Your voice is just like a gentle rain from heaven upon the place Bennett. Thank you. God bless you, NWACHINEKE. Let me add my own articulation. I love what our brother had just said. Not this one, I think the third person before this. Radio Biafra, about what he said about autopilot. Radio Biafra, let me introduce myself first. Biafra, my name is Ifeanyi Chukwuebom. Ifeanyi Chukwuebom is from Mbano. Mbano is in Biafra land. And I'm the deputy coordinator of Zone 5, a very formidable zone. And our coordinator is a well-known coordinator, very, very nice man, Mazi Ama. God bless him and his family. Let me say something about this autopilot. Radio Biafra is where we speak the truth and precisely. I repeat, Radio Biafra is where
Brother, you know that I don't discuss these people in my broadcast. There are people, when they discuss their issues. Their problem is not, I don't discuss their issues. So I don't normally like to change it to them. Don't give them...
No, I'm not... Okay, my brother, I'm not discussing about him. I'm not talking about him. But this thing has brought a lot of problems, even in my own zone. Even when we went to protest, I'm not talking about him. I didn't mention any name. But as my Even when we went to protest, this brought a lot of problem in that. In our own protest, nearly had trouble because of this so-called autopilot. So I'm using this golden opportunity because yesterday I contributed when our leader HOD they were on air. I contributed yesterday, and he gave order. Our leader gave order that if such a thing repeats in any zone, so carelessness will put way down. And if the coordinator of that zone refuses to take action, that we should give the name of that coordinator to them so that they will sanction him or remove him from that his position or expel him. That was the order he gave yesterday. So I'm not talking about it, but I'm talking of the order our leader gave yesterday. So let all the whole group take note that anytime someone brings problem because of this autopilot, put it down. Now, zone and wherever the coordinator refuses to take action, we then send the name to the people that is HOD. Thank you, my lovely brother. God bless you. That's exactly what I want to contribute.
Thank you very much. That's Mazi from Spain. Call on the line. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Check email.
This is Ndana Barimadi on the line. Biafrans, good morning. Yeah. Acting Kanke Nelo Kikabia Mama Onye Ndum. Let me worship Elohim because of my leader, Mazi NWACHINEKE. Okay, Kebiniwe, thou who sits in heaven, thou who seest from the spirit realm, thou who have made mankind in his own image, I bless your name and I know no one is like unto thee. I dedicate today to you and I dedicate also your servant, Mazi NWACHINEKE, into your holy hands. I know your wisdom has been bestowed upon him, also the grace to be strong in all the things he does. I ask that you perfect all his intention to make sure that your word on earth, which is Biafra, to be restored, is done. Thank you, Holy Spirit, because no one is like unto thee. I bless you also upon the heads of every minister in this platform, and I bless you also upon all the lovers of freedom, also upon the IPOB, and upon all who have been doing one thing or the other to make sure that the kingdom of God is restored on earth. Thank you, Father, for hearkening to my voice. Be thou exalted and let your name be glorified. You say? Mazi, today is awesome. It is shining so brightly down here in the land of Biafra. I bless God for that. Mazi, one thing is paramount. I was listening to Mazi, Uncle Chinedu, Jonathan. A time is coming that all these things we've been talking, it seems as if we are talking. A time is coming when all of them, because now all of you are not just miscreants, because this game is no longer the game of people like us who do not know our left from the right. That is all about you people who are educated, who are lettered, who are elite in the other way around. Now that you people will come back home, oh no, if it is dead, everybody will die once. Because that you people will not sit out there and watch these people who are not lettered. The only joy I have each time I wake up in the morning, because I've tried my little best, it's not working because I'm nobody. But thank God that we have people who are there, who knows their capability in terms of education, who knows what they can give into the society to develop the society and also the human capability. So I think it's time we begin to thank God for people like you. So in the other hand, I want to encourage all IPOBians. Please, let's find a way to be giving praises to God because we are there already. Here that I am having all the goodies I need to have on earth. I don't need to have Nigerian fuel to survive. I don't need to have Nigerian fuel, honestly, to survive. This time is a hard time, but we are surviving it. Very soon, our leader will come out, and very soon, all of us will rejoice. Thank you so much. This is the little I can afford to give to us as an encouragement today. Thank you, and
Thank,
bye.
thank
From
you
here, I
very
remain
much.
Sundana
And
Padma.
thank God that you have a good network today. Thank God for your network. thank, thank you very much, brother. This has called
Yeah.
from the zoo with a network issue always. Thank you for the call. Thank you. Today is 24th, Thursday 24th. If you are in Cape Town, in South Africa, IPOB are having a rally, a protest for the unconditional release, mega protest for the unconditional release of our leader, Mazi Kanu. You must be there. It's happening today. Is 24th, by 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. They are gathering there in Cape Town, South Africa. A mega protest is going on right now. If you are in South Africa and very close to this province or zone and you are not there, then consider yourself as a saboteur. That's how I will put it, because you must be there. You must be there unless otherwise. Let's take this call. Call on the line. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah, and this is I've been trying a number since last year. You don't take my call, but I know it's not a fault. My name is Zulu. I'm calling from Dublin.
Thank God you ruled it very well. That is not my fault. Because some people
I
will
know.
inbox me as if it's intentional. Why your call came in now is
No.
because the whole call are reducing and I'm about to round up. That is why immediately
Yes.
you call, I was able to hold it. If it is at the beginning,
Yes.
it is not my fault. Some people don't have this understanding, but thank God you have the
Yeah.
understanding. Right on, brother.
Yeah, I understood it. Yeah, you see, I've been saying this. We from the coastal line, I always say this: we take action when it matters. Like this matter of Asare Dokubo, you see the way they handle him, their people, because these politicians are in Igbo land, they gave them enough chances. They have been misbehaving, dealing with their people, and nobody is taking. None of them has been touched, and that is why all this nonsense is happening. If they touch one or two of them, I'm telling you, none of them, they will begin to respect the youth. The youth are giving them chances, and they are killing the youth. I watched a few days ago where one of the some members of House of Rep from Igbo land, they were telling them to give them more policemen to come to Igbo land and put more checkpoints. But what I wrote today, I said, you people don't know what you're talking about, because these people you are inviting, when you tell the Fulanis to give you more policemen for to get more checking points, then which means they will give you terrorists. And once they arrive, they will pull up their police uniform, become terrorists, and go and hide inside the bush and continue to kill your people, or even help you to kill your people. So you people are not doing the right thing. Exactly what is happening now. Why is Okezi Paso telling them to come back? That is gonna finance them. What a childish message. Please, I want Igbo youth to pick up against these people, because once they start dealing with the politicians, they're gonna run out from Igbo land. Many of them wouldn't come there again. So I'm supporting it. The way they dealt with Asari Dokubo, you will see when he comes back, he will change. So let them begin to do that, because these people will kill all of them. All they need is what is going to benefit them and their families, and let them start dealing with that right now. That is my message. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And God bless you. Let's take this call finally. AKA Ekeroneke, must be.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning for Warsaw, Poland. There was Mazi, there's something you requested from me. I'll give it to you. I do want me to make it public, yeah? In case, I don't know.
No, it's okay. It's just an individual asking for it.
Okay. Yeah, our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, members of Chukupeza. I depend okay for this way, Ekeroneke. And I hear from Omaka. Omaka is not the province, Igbo speaking nation of Biafra land. And all the DOS. Yesterday, my tenants are Mazi Nnamdi. They did wonderfully up to close to 1 a.m. here. They close. We continue to appreciate them. Mazi, there is something Chinas always said. He said it yesterday openly that our allied ESN is coming out. Mazi, you see all this Graga in Biafra land because all of them that gathered and petitioned our leader and they thought they have captured the Biafra land. Like a hope was of them giving telephone bragging everywhere that he has captured the ESN, he has captured Biafra land, but we're telling them it's a lie. We are indigenous people. And we are rising, and by grace of God, everybody will see it. Hope also didn't continue to dismiss Imo State. This is not a matter of Izolana. It's getting everywhere. Hope also all those people that are being killed, all those people that are mortuaries here and there, are they all from all of them? Are they all from all? And the most painful thing is that you see those people that are being killed. Most of them are not even in Ipob because those of them in this struggle, those fanatical, they are listening, they are getting information, and they know how to go and how to come. So our people will continue to shout since 2018. Buy gun, buy whatever you use to defend yourself. The place has been too hot, and they continue to be hot. In as much our dragon flag has gone up, and our ESN are there, the villages, the community must do something to help themselves. This Europe where we are and where you are, you see all these old deaths, all these old mothers, old fathers, all these retired. All of them are informants. If anything happens in the street, you don't know how the police will come immediately. They are the people that will signal the police. They will come. They see anyhow movement. They suspect. They'll call police. 5 minutes police is in your front, and they start, how come? What? They ask you, what are you doing here? So our people, everybody, both man, both woman, both adult, everybody must up and do it now. Everybody must be awake now, and above all, get something to defend your land. The war has started. You can see what is happening in Ukraine now. Our Biafran brothers in those areas, now what is their fate? The borders have been closed. Every embassies have left. Everywhere have left. Yeah? They cannot get water to drink now. It's very dangerous there now. How are they going to escape there? When we are telling our people to prepare, how many of them have bunker in their places? None. You have a go motor about you. You're like, yeah, I was taking a video, a very shameful thing on Facebook, idiots. The whole of Walona. Can you walk freely in a axis now? Even in Nimo State, can you walk freely now? You that are listening to, can you walk freely now? And you have your radios here and there listening, but you can't do the needful. Mazi, our people should be doing their own. We are doing our own. Let them do it. Come on, who you born and that if you're on a border to it's better you die standing than you need than a walking easy. It's too bad. Mazi, in the woman, you don't have time. I will do it here, Mazi, while we are doing what we're supposed to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. And on that note, we'll bring the program to an end. We thank the Most High for everything He's doing. We thank Him for the support He has given to us. We thank Him for everything. We say, hallowed be Thy name. As we round it up with prayer, Father, we thank you, we bless you. We thank you for the life of our leader, Mazi Kanu. We thank you for the ESN. We thank you for the DOS. We thank you for Ipob. We thank you for Biafrans. And we continue to pray for the judgment by the land of Biafra. Father, you will do this and it will come to pass, that your name will be glorified. Thank you, blessed Lord. Thank you, Abba Father. Be thou exalted as we pray in the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. And I leave you with this one. The Bible says, rejoice not over my enemy, for I have fallen, I will rise again. Though I sit in the dark, the Lord will be my helper. Micah chapter 7, verse 8. Shalom.
The true goddess.